up, everybody? Whoa. I accidentally kicked the record player. I kicked the record player. It skipped. Did you hear it? Yo, what's up, Kirky? One of Kirky. What's going on? Hey, Al Bill. Maxenheimer. Thank you for being here. What's up, Benny Hill? Falcon Paul. Never, ever, 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 ever. What's up? Welcome into the show. Last Besselope. Hello. Cowboy. Hello. Good evening to you. Shinzola. Pallium. Raj Al Ghul. Devil Panda. What's up? Good evening. Welcome in to the show. Let's go! What's up, Shiny? How you doing, Norwich? Good evening. Kill first, Steven Zarin. Rah! Rah, rah, rah. What's up, man? Doug, how you doing? Wardod, am I shielded? No. What's up, Crazy Chuckster? Good evening to you. How are you? Campus Runner. What's up, Ametis? Thank you for being here, Subtle Abyss. What's up? Server 54. No Can Do. Welcome in, Louis P. Thank you. Saint. Good evening. Appreciate you. Welcome. Am I feeling better, Maxenheimer? I am. I am feeling better. I'm not feeling perfect, but I am indeed feeling better. Thank you so very much. Good evening, everybody. My name is UltimatDJz. Welcome in to the Litter Box. We are hanging out here, and look at that, Trader. See, I forgot to change the settings, so they're still on like the easy peasy thing. They're still on the easy peasy setting, and you guys are already into a level 2 hype train. We are 3 minutes into the stream, and really not even technically, Trader. It's more like 35 seconds at this point, because does the intro really count? Yeah. Uh-oh. Is Discord working?
You're the best. Give me hugs and kisses.
Hang on. Did I join Discord? Oh, yeah. There you go. What's up, Aaron? What you doing, man? Yeah.
I'm doing good. Still at work.
You just got off work? Or you just went to work?
I'm chilling at work.
Chilling at work. Okay, that's what we like to do.
Being lazy at work.
Yeah, like to be lazy at work. What's up, Bob Averse, Server 29, kicking it on a Monday. Good evening. General Mishap says, good morning from Australia. Yeah, I got you, Trader. What's up? What you doing?
Hey, I gave my joke, and you couldn't even hear it. I'm very annoyed.
Oh, you want to give another joke? Go ahead, give it again.
I'll just repeat it. I like my hype trains as easy as I like my Vikings wins over the Packers.
Oh, wow. Wow. Dang. Jeez, that is kind of harsh right there. Falcon Paul. There's Wardod. Wardod's coming a knocking. He just asked in the chat if I was shielded. I said no, which was stupid. Like, why would I say no? So he immediately, post-haste, comes and knocks on the base. And when I say knocks on, I mean just crashes through the door, knocks over all the bookcases, destroys my fine china, and then leaves in a hurry. Yeah, what's up, Darth Bum? Hi, Pavik. Good evening to you. Welcome in, everybody. Real quick, hey, D-Lyle, thank you for your resub. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Al Bill, also on a 5-month resub. D-Lyle dropping in 100 kitty bitties tonight. Benny Hill, Trader, dropping in the pitty bitty here tonight. Thank you. Jason for your resub. Ametis on your 5-month resub. Thank you. Shiny on your 4-month resub. Cheers to you. Thank you so very much. Trader starting off the show here tonight. Awesome. And dropping 10 gifted into the chat. Steven Zarin. Wow. Thanks, guys. Dropping another positive. 5 gifted.
I'm full of positive energy.
I got your positive energy as well. Thank you so very much. Kinran dropping a pitty bitty in. Jason with 100 kitty bitties into the coffers here tonight. And thank you. And just like that, you guys are into, what, 92%? 92% into a level 4 hype train. Out of Rounds has resubbed using your Amazon Prime sub. Thank you so very much. Appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Trader dropping 1,000 kitty bitties.
Hey, bugs.
Techix with 500 kitty bitties. Jason with 100 kitty bitties. And Dominus with 100 kitty bitties. Wardot dropping 1,000. Gosh, you guys. You guys are
I'm
crazy.
so positive.
I love you so
I'm
much.
full of positive energy.
And Trader just dropped in another 2 bits. Just 2.
That puts me back in number 1 again.
And
I'm
puts
so
you
positive.
right back up. Yeah, take
I'm
a look.
full of positive energy.
Is that correct, Trader? Because I see
Once you add in
once it catches
both of our-
up. I got you. Because I do see Wardod at 84.54. I see Trader at 84.53.
Hence the 2 kitty bitties.
And Wardod comes in with another 2. This is fantastic. Hey, listen, do you guys want us to just...
Yay, bugs.
Listen, we could just sit back for a second. Yo, Brian, thank you for your 10 kitty bitties. Appreciate that very much. Trader dropping another pair of bitties. Listen, yeah, we're into a level 5. We're 33% of the way through a level 5 hype train. So we don't have a whole lot of the way to go, but Trader and Wardod going 2 bits at a time. Listen, could I you just want me to sit back? I'll just sit back. I'll melt these people's faces, and you guys just have your biddy war. Have your biddy war. I'm going to melt your face, okay? Thank you. How about while these 2 compete to finish off our level 5 hype train, you guys show me your hype, and I'll melt your face a little bit while we watch the outcome of the Trader Wardod war.
I'm full of positive energy.
You know what? I tell you what we'll do here, Trader. Let's have a little bit of fun with it. All right, let's have a little bit of fun with it. At the expiration of the hype train, we'll crown a winner for like the next 60 minutes. Is that cool? No, 30 minutes. A 30-minute winner.
Works.
A 30-minute winner.
Yes.
Whoever wins gets to wear the crown for 30 minutes, Wardod. All right? So, listen. There's 2 minutes and 55 seconds. You guys, let's go crazy.
There's nothing I like better than a little friendly competition.
A little friendly competition. Listen, speaking of, I actually had to invest materials up until the final seconds today, Trader. I had to invest materials up to the last second, and I was in a little bit of a tug of war with another player. So I totally get it. You guys in the mood for a little biddy auction here tonight? Let's see what happens. Wardod coming in with another pair of biddies. Red Shirt Lifestyle says, yo, don't forget about me. Coming in with 100 kitty bitties. Yep. Look at him go. Look at him go back and forth. Look at it. Mwah.
You're the best. Mwah, give me hugs.
I love your hugs and kisses.
I'm so positive. I'm full of positive energy.
Look at him going. Dude, still doing it. Still doing it.
Yay, bug.
I've lost track. I've lost track of how many they've actually gone back and forth with. Guys, and there's the level 5. Yo, look at that.
I'm so
All
positive.
right.
I'm full of positive energy.
Yo, Brian, you didn't get lost in the middle, Brian. Thank you for your 10 kitty bitties. I appreciate that. Thank you. Maxenheimer, thank you for your kitty bitty. I appreciate it. Red Shirt Lifestyle with 300 kitty bitties into the coffers here tonight. Oh, look, he tried to sneak one in on you, Trader. Wardod just did 4 bits. He just did 4 bits. Oh, snap, and Trader coming in with 5,000 kitty bitties. Not to be outdone.
Wardod.
30 seconds.
I love you, Wardod.
30 seconds on the clock and 5,000 biddies. Yo, One Rover, thank you very much for your pair of gifted subs in here tonight. Thank you. I love gifted subs. That's very kind of you. Thank you so very, very much. Trader tried to put the nail in the coffin. 5 seconds. Oh, my God! And it's all over! It's all over! Oh, God!
I am so positive. I'm full of positive energy.
Oh, snap! Ladies and gentlemen, the snipe game is strong with this one. Wow!
so positive. I'm full of positive energy.
Oh, dang. Oh, that is insane. Trader, your leaderboard just got sniped.
I know.
Oh, snap! Oh. That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, I like this. I like this game. I like this game. Oh, wow. But you know what? Truthfully, both of you, thank you so very much. That was incredible. That was fun to watch. And Wardon has been crowned our cheerleader champion for the next 30 minutes. Give it up for Wardon, everybody. Thank you. Yes. That was crazy. General Mishap says that might have been more fun than the rest of the stream. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you all very much. Appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Thank you. That's been our show for tonight. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm joking. Wardon says, now DJs, open your base.
I just broke over 100,000 in all-time cheers. 100,000 kitty bitties.
Did you really? Look at that. Yeah, look at this.
70,000 kitty bitties to go. So meh.
Look at that.
For you.
Daggone, man. That was crazy. Party time, says Just Q. Yeah, I'm digging it. As a matter of fact, hang on. I got to look at something here real quick. You know what? Hang on a second. I don't even know where that puts us, Trader, but I'm pretty sure that means we got to give away some battle passes. I mean, legit. Like, there's battle passes to be given away now.
Yes, we'll have to.
Yeah,
I am a little bitter.
Getting hot in here.
Lose, Wardon.
But Trader, he sniped you with the seconds coming off the clock. Did anybody get sniped in the Cisco auction today? I had to make sure that I didn't get sniped. I didn't win. Dude, I was fighting for 10th place. 10th place. Like, that's what I was competing. Like, and I had to keep dumping in just to hold on to 10th place. It was crazy. Just Q dropping 100 kitty bitties in here tonight. Thank you so very much. Quartz, thank you for your 5-month resub. Appreciate you so very, very much. 5 months. That's incredible. And really, really appreciate that. What's up, Go Cougs? Thank you for following the channel. Cruzito has resubbed in here as well tonight. Thank you so very, very much. You guys are absolutely amazing. Jimmy Jams has asked me to change my name. You want my name to be Strange Tuna? Why? Why? Why do I have to change my name to Strange Tuna? Crazy Chuckster says, is Cisco really worth it? You know, I gotta be honest with you, Trader. First of all, let me ask, did you get Cisco? Did you get Cisco, Trader?
I did. Yep.
Did you?
I got third place. I sniped third.
You sniped third. Oh, so he's not unlocked for you yet.
He is.
Oh, yeah, because you probably bought the Battle Pass pack, right?
I did.
I'm telling you, I do feel like he's going to be good. I feel like he's going to be good. We talked about it. He's 5 of 11, and con rolled up into 1 minus loot, right? Like 5 plus con minus loot equals Cisco. Did you guys get that formula? Here, hang on. This is the math that we're going to do here tonight, guys. You ready for some deep math? Here we go. Trader, take a look at your screen. Take a look at the whiteboard, everybody. Okay? 5 of 11 plus con minus loot. Hold on. Minus loot equals Cisco. There you go. That's the math formula we're teaching you tonight. I know, it's so bright. What's up, baby boy? Oliver DJ's just walked in. You had practice tonight, huh? Why are you naked? Dude just walks into the studio bare-ass naked. Come over here, buddy. Come here.
To be a kid.
I know, just to run around the house. Oh, look. My cheeks are puffy. My bad. I'll fix it. There you go. Yo, do you want to talk? Oh, you want my cheeks to be puffy? All right, cheeks are puffy. There you go. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Hello, he says. How was football practice?
Good.
That's it? Just good? Don't put your microphone in the... Are you seriously trying to mic a fart right now?
He definitely did.
Did you just try to mic a fart?
Yes.
He puts the microphone down at his butt. Listen, if you're gonna try that, you gotta actually pull it off. All right? Yeah, Falcon
I
Paul.
love the laughter.
He just tried to mic a fart. Look, everybody's talking about you. Oliver gives no poops about society's conventional practices. You can just go be naked. Are you beatboxing right now?
No.
You're burping. Oh, it sounded like a beatbox. Oh, come on, man. Come on. I know. Jeez, what did you eat? What are you doing right now? Are you trying to swallow air just so you can burp?
That's exactly what it sounds
That
like.
is exactly what he's doing. Stop it! You're going to make yourself puke. No, that one didn't work, did it? You got a short stinker. Thank you, Cruzito, for your short stinker. God. He's a great kid. He is. All right. Stop. Legendary Ska's throwing up. He says you're going to end up throwing up.
I'm so positive. I'm full of positive energy.
Proud Papa moments. You're absolutely right about that. Absolutely. Okay, listen, I don't want to change my name to Strange Tuna. Yo, Jimmy Jams, can you give me a better name?
I broke 2 times over there.
2 times over there. You're crazy. Hey, tell everybody how football was today.
Mwah.
Are you ready for the
You're
championship?
best. Mwah. Give me hugs and kisses.
Stop. Are you ready for the championship?
Yes.
Yeah? How much did you run? Here, look. I'm trying to have a real conversation. Okay, there you go. I got a new name. Jimmy Jams. Here we go. Oliver DJ's burps. That is my new screen. Oh, yeah, of course. That's so silly of me. Oliver DJ's burps. With what?
Yay, bugs!
Yay, bugs!
Yay, bud.
Yay, bugs. All right, is that what we're going to do? Oliver DJ's burps? There it is. There's the screen name.
I want to be Oliver DJ's
And peanut butter. Ew. So gross. Okay, fine. Oliver DJ's burps Z and peanut butter. There you go. Like that, right? There's not enough room to spell out peanut butter. I can only do that. Yeah, how about Oliver DJ's needs a bath because he stinks? Stop!
That's why he's naked, because...
He was supposed to go get in the bathtub?
Well, no, they were muddy. Couldn't get in the car.
Oliver! God. It's a wonder this kid hasn't... Uh-oh, I can't use the and sign. Okay, Oliver DJ's burps with peanut butter. I don't think... Yep, see, too many letters. Burps. Here, just burps peanut butter. There we go. We got it. Oh, God. Get out of my face. It stinks. You stink. Yo, Doink says, is the Treasury worth getting? I think so. We're going to talk about it tonight. God, stop. You're so gross.
If you vomit in here, I'm
You're
not
going to
cleaning
throw
it up.
I will not clean it up either. Actually, I'll have to because you won't.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not.
Dibs on not doing it.
Ew. All right, listen. You need to go take a bath so that mommy can come back out and make Daddy DJ some money tonight. Now you're twerking. He's naked in the studio and twerking.
Don't know where he learned that.
That's a visual I could have lived my entire life without.
What? A naked baby twerking?
Mwah.
Stop.
You're the best.
away.
Mwah. Give me hugs and kisses.
Oh, I know. All right. I am doing much better, Nick. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Darth Bum says DJ's is inducing nausea for me. I agree. Stop the twerking. Ew. Get off. You're going to knock the table over, man.
That
All right,
donk-a-donk.
Go take a bath. Go take a bath.
Hey,
All right, guys.
Come here. Come tell your daddy goodnight.
Here, give daddy night lovies. Come here.
Quit twerking.
Give me
Give your
loves
daddy
and
night
kisses.
lovies.
Give me hugs and kisses. Stop twerking.
That's something you don't hear very often.
Come here. Give me lovies. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Give me lovies. Give me night lovies. Mwah. I love you. Go take a bath. You stink. Are you going to come back out and hang out with us tonight?
No.
Look,
dude.
the chat says we want Mrs. DJz to come back out.
You're the best.
Gotta work
Mwah.
tomorrow.
Give me hugs and kisses.
You don't have to work. I mean, well, you don't have to work. Oliver, come on. Stop.
Tomorrow's picture day. I gotta get all the stuff ready.
Oh, come on. No, it'll be fine.
Lunch has not been packed yet.
We'll make out.
Mwah.
I said I've got stuff to do.
Mwah. You're the
Oh,
best.
God.
Mwah.
All right.
Give me hugs and kisses.
Oliver.
Got stuff to do. Too busy to make out with her cute, adorable husband. All right. Guys, this is what we're going to do tonight. We've got questions to answer. We got espionage to talk about. Thank you. Love you. Are you going to go to bed? Okay, well, it's fine. Give me kisses. Mwah. Love you. Love you. No, Ripley, my wife does not make out with me. I wish. My wife doesn't make out with me. Okay. Trader, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to answer questions. I do want to talk about Reb's video that he did on espionage today. How interesting was that? I know. Sorry, that's because I'm off camera. It's because it's trying to find my face. Shiny says the cat spasms are gold. It's because it's trying to find my face, but I'm off camera because I was trying to kiss my wife. All right. Dale says that video told me nothing. Well, there were some facts in there. So we're going to go over some of that today because that was pretty big news, I think. Trader, do you have a chance to watch it?
I have not yet, no.
Okay, well, let's talk about it here tonight then, guys, because what happened is Rev and I got pulled into a meeting, shall we call it? A secret closed-door meeting, Trader, in which the development team shared with us deep, dark, and dirty secrets. Deep, dark, and dirty secrets regarding, right here, this. All right? Espionage. All right? Look, K Jizzle puts the link in the chat. You guys can go check that out. Benny Hill says it's confusing. Well, here, I'm going to lay it out for you, okay? I'm going to lay it out for you. And it's actually good because today we did not get a new espionage event. So the math still holds. I do have an apology to issue to Criminal Heroic Tashcan. I said yesterday, as late as yesterday, Trader, I said that players were going to have plenty enough time to put all of their rods into one officer if they so chose. That's actually incorrect. That's wrong. I gave wrong information, Trader. I'm sorry. It does happen from time to time. I mean, really, that was what they kind of shared with us. Now, while we were having this meeting, they gave the information, but dang. Wait, is this thing still catching up from the hype train a while ago? Because I just got a notifier for 5,000 bits.
Yes, it's so far.
Oh, wait, so are we getting ready to see Wardot's winning snipe?
That's the best.
Are we getting ready to see Wardot's winning snipe? Look, Wardot's trying to actually tap my base.
DJs.
It'll be here in just a second. Yes, it's coming. Yo, what's up, Cake? Thank you for your 3-month resub. Whoop, whoop. Shady Pines dropping 100 kitty bitties in tonight. Thank you very much. And Alan, thank you for your resub. Thank you. So, Trader, here's what happened, okay? Inside the event store, there's a couple of different bundles going on here, okay? Now, I have saved a rod. I've got one left, all right? The thing is, you know how we said that you were going to be investing into the officer that you thought was the spy, and when this is all said and done, you'll be redeeming these intel briefs for prizes, right?
Yep.
Okay. I also said that if you wanted to play it safe, you could evenly invest. But if you wanted to lean heavier towards an officer, then you could do that. Well, the strategy was slightly different, okay? Scopely didn't want players going all in on one officer because what they want is for everybody to be able to get rewards at the end of this. They just want a bigger reward for whomever leans in a little harder on the correct officer, okay? So they've actually designed these cooldowns this month to go into more than one officer. Like they have for example, if you worked the 2 hour cooldowns here, I'm going to put one into Cisco right now. All right, I'm going to put one into Cisco. I've got one left. I'm going to put this into Cisco. But you'll notice it's got a 2 hour cooldown. You see this? It's got 2 hour cooldown. Now, on the days that have a 2 hour cooldown, this is why everybody saw different things the other day, Trader. There's a limit of 6 investments when there's a 2 hour cooldown. When you get to 6, the bundle will disappear. Okay? So there's a limit of 6, meaning that there have only been X number of days all month long where you do get this 2 hour cooldown. All the other cooldowns are going to be 24 hours. When you get a 24-hour event, or when you put one in and it's a 24-hour, their intention is for you to spread it evenly, okay? That's their intention. When you get rods and you invest one and it's a 24-hour cooldown, their intention is for you to spread it out evenly. When they offer the 2 hour cooldowns is them giving you the chance to dump the extra rods into the officer that they want. Now, this was a little less intuitive than I would have liked, Trader. You know, like, they didn't fully explain this super well, okay? And that was Ripper's complaint, right? Like, let me just put the loot where I want it to be. But this is why they're saying don't hang on to your rods. They want people spending the rods on the 24-hour days evenly, and then when there's 2 hour cooldowns, that's when you get to dump your extras. Now, let's math this thing out, Trader. There will be a total of 72 this month. Okay, 72. Now, KA Knowledge says you don't know which ones are 2 hours until you spend them. And that's my point. That's kind of what they were after. For example, if you earn 3 in one day and you go and you put one in, the first one that you would put in would probably be the officer that you're leaning on, right? That might be Cisco or Kira or Miles, whichever one you're kind of leaning on. That's the one where you want to check. That's the first one you want to dump. And then you can look and see what the cooldown is. If it's a 24-hour cooldown, then what they want you to do is to spread it evenly. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to, okay? But, Trader, it does. You are going to have to with at least some of them. Because I will also tell you here and now, not counting after today, there will only be 5 more days where the 2 hour cooldowns present. Okay? Only 5 more days, Trader. Meaning that if you have banked up a bunch of rods and you haven't spent them, you're going to be in trouble at the end of the month. Okay? You're going to be in trouble at the end of the month. So you do need to start dumping these in. And for somebody who said this is the best, where should I put them? I mean, I would start spending them right here and now because you do have a 2 hour cooldown today. So if you wanted to put some into Miles, you want to, whomever, Cisco or Kira, we still have, Trader, we still have, 16 hours? So if you work the clock, you still have a chance to dump up to 6 rods into an officer choice with today's 2 hour cooldown. And if you have a bunch of extra rods, maybe you want to work this cooldown to go ahead and spend them down. All right? Because it's not the end of the world if you get to December and you've got these briefs in all 3 officers. That's actually kind of what they're wanting because they want to make sure that everybody is going to be well rewarded. They just want a little something extra for the winning player. So that does introduce, Trader, a potential for strategy, right? Like,
Yeah, it does.
What if you eliminated one officer and you spent all 72 rods between two officers? You could do that. You've got some time to make up, but you can do that. There's only been 27 given so far. Okay? There are still 45 to come. They are limit 6 on the 2-hour days, and there's only 5 of those days left. Okay? That is the math. That's all that I can give you at this point. 27 trophies have already come. 45 more will come. Every day is going to be a 24-hour cooldown with the exception of 5 days. So, Trader, what are we on? We're on day 7 right now, I think, right? Yeah, today's day 7. Yeah. There's still 13 more days, of which 5 will give you a 2-hour cooldown. The other 8 will be a 24-hour cooldown. Okay? Does that give enough factual mathematical information so that you guys know that at the end of this month, you need to have spent 72? Okay? You need to have spent 72. Community, I can tell you right now 2 additional facts. These 3 officers will remain the same 3 officers in the espionage event throughout all 4 months. All right? That was a question that we wanted to get answered. Okay? Will there be other officer choices? And I agree, it did not make narrative sense for them to introduce other officers, because then that means none of the 3 of these were the spies. So that doesn't make sense. Okay? These 3, Miles, Kira, and Cisco, are the 3 suspects, and they will remain the 3 suspects until December. Okay? They have also told me, and guys, you better listen, this is the disclaimer of the year. I have said it 3 times. I will say it again. You need to finish this month with 0 rods. Okay? That said, the question in the chat asked by Kin Shadow says, have they said that the rods will not carry over? I will now tell you, Trader, the rods will remain the same currency throughout October and November. But community, I swear to God, you're not going to blame this on me. Look here in the chat, Trader, right here. You see it right here? Do the rods carry over if we wanted to stockpile? Putz, don't do it.
Yeah, didn't you just listen to what you said?
Don't do it. Listen, this month, okay, you've got these 2-hour cooldowns where you're going to be able to spend 72. Okay? Let me tell you very clearly, folks, there will not be mathematical opportunities to dump these next month. As a matter of fact, next month is the same event, okay? But remember I said at the beginning, Trader, this was going to kind of become a secondary event. This was almost going to kind of become like Anomalous Phenomenon Sundays or Cerritos Wednesdays, okay? It's going to happen 1 day a week for the remaining, starting in October, 1 day a week for the October and November arcs. And then in December, they've got a different plan, okay? So this month, you need to spend the 72 trophies because mathematically speaking, next month, you are only going to have 4 chances to choose. You will not have an opportunity to dump a bunch of extra trophies. Do you hear me, people?
Clip it!
Clip it! Okay? Do not hold these trophies beyond day 20 of September. All right? you will not have the mathematical potential to spend them all, which means that come December, you will have unspent rods, and if you have rods left over, they will not be able to be redeemed because the only thing that will be redeemed are the intel
I am
briefs.
so positive. I'm full of positive energy.
Okay? So I'm trying to be as clear as possible. Questions, Trader, what do you got?
I have a question here. So maybe this is like the lazy person's way of approaching this, but at this point, I've just been evenly spreading them out amongst all three. So I have no idea who the spy is. I just have been like one in each bucket. Because
That's
my philosophy is, if the idea is you're going to get a prize, you get more of a prize if you pick the right one. Picking the right one, and I think, would mean that at some point they just get more votes than the rest. So why wouldn't I just spread it out until December when I can figure out who's more?
Here's what it is. All right. Come December, when the spy is revealed, the two legitimate officers will have a bundle with prizes, right? But the spy bundle will have more stuff in it, okay? So this is the way that everybody gets paid. Even if you've invested 100% of your intel briefs into the wrong two officers, you're still going to get a bunch of stuff, okay?
But there's no harm. There's no harm in giving the votes to other people, and then say in December, when maybe people have figured stuff out, you just add more votes into.
You got it.
Let's say it's
once right now, you're just. I don't want to say that you're blindly doing it, because there are. Listen, and when we asked them, we straight up asked them what the hints were. Okay, and I'll show you mine. I got no problem showing you mine because I don't know either. They would not tell me, but here are mine, just based off of what I've had to do. 7 into Kira, 6 into Cisco, 14 into Miles. I think Miles is acting mad sus, okay? But, just like you, Trader, I'm spreading the rest of them out equally between the other two because I don't want to not get anything, right? Yeah. I don't want to not get anything. Now, we asked what the hints were, and even if they told us, I could not tell you. But I will tell you this. They claim that the hints are extremely non-pointed. The hints are just that. Super, super secret. Okay? Like, first of all, they didn't want it to be obvious because this feature is supposed to last for 4 months.
It's like a mystery novel, basically.
They don't want you figuring this out this month, folks, because then it's boring. Yeah. Okay? Then it's boring. So
then you got 3 months of nothing to do.
Exactly. Then you got 3 months of where you're just farming these intel briefs, okay? They wanted it to be difficult. The hints this month, all right, from what they say, are extremely, extremely subtle. As in, Trader, this month, you might not even know. As a matter of fact, they don't want you to know. They believe that you will not know who the traitor is, and that's what they want. All right? Right now, they just want to... They want to arouse suspicion. Okay? And this is where I do think that some players are having a hard time with this traitor. It's not... I mean, first of all, there is a design element here where they didn't give this information. Like, if they gave me this information to give to you on day one, that would have probably been a different story. All right? Some people still would have complained because it's not in the game, and I can admit that. But it's also an event, Trader, that has no answer this month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
There's no answer. There is not going to be a confirmed answer. And Cookie Monster has it exactly right. Guys, this is the first chapter in a murder mystery novel, okay? Very subtle hints. Right now, we need to be looking at mannerisms, not looking for contextual clues or scientific evidence. We need to be looking at personalities. We need to be looking at interactions. We need to be looking at just anything that strikes us, okay? Like, it might not even be a real hint. Like Rev talked about in his video, he thought it was odd, Trader, that Cisco sent his chief of security off the station, right? He said that feels a little bit suspicious to me. Why would you send your chief constable off of Deep Space Nine? Because remember, Odo didn't want to go, and Cisco ordered Odo to accompany our ship out to do this investigation. Rev finds that to be interesting. Okay? Me personally, I find it interesting that Miles O'Brien was knocked out, clean cold, blacked out from a pack lead. Okay? I feel like that's a little bit odd, a little bit suspicious, because he didn't have any physical injuries. You know, we didn't have to rush him to sickbay. And by the way, this wasn't anything that was talked about in the mission. Nothing. Like, it's not that, like, they said, where are your injuries? You have none. That's not what they said, Trader. Okay? But the fact that he was physically injured and they did not check him out. Like, that is a hint of omission for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first thing they do. You get a bump on your head. You better go to sickbay, get checked out. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, maybe that's weird. Maybe that is living in my head. All right? That is what Scopely wants. They want all of you guys living rent-free in each other's heads, Trader. Okay? They want everybody throwing out their opinions. They want everybody throwing out their conspiracy theories. They want everybody talking about who it is. I know who it is. No, you're wrong, you idiot. I know who it is. You're both wrong. I know who it is. That's what it is this month. There is no answer. Do you understand? There is no answer. So, Trader, analytically speaking, mathematically speaking, you're absolutely right. The safest option is going to be to evenly split until such time as you have formed a more solid theory. Okay? On the other hand, if I'm feeling a little bit, in on Miles O'Brien, I might start investing a little bit heavier. But I'm still going to put some over here because even if this ends up being wrong, I am still going to get rewards for these 7 Kira briefs. And I'll still get rewards. Let's say Miles is wrong. I'm still going to get rewards for the 14 Miles briefs. All right? But the rewards will be better for these 6 Cisco briefs. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm very sorry. I am very sorry that Scopely has not given us this information to share with you before now. All right? I get it. I understand. I really, truly do. But here's what I'm going to encourage you to do, guys. This is what I'm going to encourage. We are 6 days in on a 4-month game. Okay? This is Chapter 1, Trader. And nobody is beyond hope. Nobody is at a point right now. Nobody should feel fooled. Nobody should feel ripped off. That's not what it is. You have a chance now on day 7 to course correct. Okay? Listen, if there's 5 more days, Trader, 5 more days where you have a limit 6 on your choice, that's 30 more trophies. Okay? There's only 45 more coming. You could do 30 of them on 5 days, and then the other 8 days, you could do 8 more. So you have, out of the 45 that are remaining, you could still put 38 into the officer of your choice. But what I'm telling you is do not end this month with rods. If you are, then it needs to be 1 or 2. Okay? Because, no, don't do it. Don't do it. They are telling us next month you will only get one for one. Okay? Like, this is not the, like, for example, the event store trader where we got all these chips and rods and all this stuff. This is not going to be the primary, well, it's not the primary reward system this month, but we're not going to get as many. This is the game. This is the arc in which Espionage is a big piece of it. Espionage will continue to be a supporting piece of this story, but it's not going to be the focus next month. Okay? One event per week is what you're going to get next month. This month, you got events almost every single day. Okay? You have to put them into the events this month. Are the data chips going to roll over? Zandy's, all they told me were the rods would be the same currency next month, but they also told me do not let players carry over currency. They specifically said you will not have a chance to earn or to redeem as much next month as what you can do here, which means there's going to be cooldowns. Trader, you hear? There's going to be cooldowns.
I'm hearing.
And moreover, if we're talking about the rods, there's going to be cooldowns. We might not even see the chips next month. This event store may not even exist next month. Okay? It could, but it could also have cooldowns. Trader, they have said, and guys, I don't know how much more plain I can be. I'll say it one last time. Players should not end this month with this currency.
You've been warned.
You've been warned.
Nobody to blame but yourself.
Captain Planet says, I don't have enjoyment in working out a puzzle. Oh, see, I do. I like puzzles. If the clues are so subtle as to not really exist, it's essentially just gambling and random chance. Why bother getting interested? Just pick all 3 and go after the other reward. Forget the tokens until December. You could do that. That is the safe way to play it. And if you want to play safe, you've got 72 trophies. Put 24 in each one of them. If you want to play it safe, you still have time to even yourself out and put 24 in each, if that's what you want to do. On the other hand, there are going to be some people out there that think they got it figured out. And I don't see any harm in leaning in a little bit on the officer that they think they figured it out. You call it gambling. Ripper called it gambling. Maybe it is. All right? Maybe it is. Right? I mean, it could be. We don't have an actual answer. There's a chance that we're wrong. And if we're wrong, then we lose the currency we invested. Sure. I can get behind the word gambling. I don't mind playing a little Hold'em now and then. You know what I'm saying, Trader? I don't mind a game of poker now and then with friends. Okay? Look here, Trader, in the chat. Aaron Dax says, you know what? You've talked about, Rev talked about Cisco. You've talked about Miles. You know what I find odd? I find it odd that Kira wants to take out every ship and blow up everybody and kill everybody. And that doesn't seem like it fits her personality. Maybe that holds a clue. That she wants to beat up everybody who could potentially expose her as the imposter. Could be. Okay, could be. But, you know. Norwich says, wait, are you saying, DJs, you don't mind playing Hold'em with rods? Well, as long as... No, I'm not going there. I was going there. I was going to go there, okay? I was going to go there.
And that sentence well.
You know, but look, Aaron Dax, Hypodermics, and Stalking Shrike say, listen, I don't know. Kira was kind of a hothead in the first season. But do we trust Game Design's knowledge of Deep Space Nine? Yeah, very good question. Maybe I should provide you one additional hint. By the way, it's not a hint from Scopely, and it's not a hint even about this event. Okay? But when you're asking, should we put faith in Scopely's knowledge of Deep Space Nine? Keenser's favorite property is Deep Space Nine, Trader. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not.
Keenser, general manager of Star Trek Fleet Command, his absolute favorite TV series is Deep Space Nine. I am also told that he has taken a keen interest in this seasonal arc.
So Keenser is very keen on this.
Keenser is very involved. You know who else loves Deep Space Nine? Anybody?
I know Old Man does.
Old Man, one of our favorite developers, loves Deep Space Nine. He's been talking about it for months.
He has.
This is one of his favorite properties. He is also very, very involved. Just throwing it out there. All right? So when you're asking whether or not you should trust the lore, let me put it this way. They know the lore. Now, we do technically exist in an alternate timeline. Technically. Maybe they want to violate lore. Maybe that, not violate, that's not the right word, but maybe they want to create their own lore. But I will tell you, they know what the lore is. Okay? They know what the lore is. Now, whether or not in their game they decide to follow it, or whether or not they decide to create their own story, we don't know. But trust me, they know what the real story is. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I have been authorized to share with you on Espionage. And you know what? Rev said this, Trader. And you know, Rev and I disagree on a lot of things, but he loves this event. And so do I. All right? Guys, I know you guys are looking for an instruction manual, and that's not what this is. Like, there is not an answer. Like, this is even beyond Scramble Communications, Trader. You know, Scramble Communications has a correct answer. It also has an incorrect answer. And if you perform the incorrect action, you know it because the game doesn't score.
Do you remember those Choose Your Own Adventure books?
Yeah.
Where you will read those books and you'll get up to a part and you have to make a choice and you then go to this page to carry on that part of the story, or go to this page to go to that part of the story.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of very similar to that and those kind of mystery novels and things like that. I loved that as a kid.
I loved them as a kid too.
Books.
I loved them as a
I still
kid
love
too.
them, actually.
And look, you know what? There's going to be a handful of players, Trader. Look here. Prince KJ says, I'm excited to play and see if I can actually figure it out. I think, why not? Why not?
I think a lot of people are going to be in that same boat. Not everybody, but a lot of people.
And Chang says the same thing. Guys, we're in chapter 1. There shouldn't be an answer yet. I mean, how excited would a movie be if they gave you the answer in the first 15 minutes? Would you?
Yeah, that wouldn't be very exciting.
What Sherlock Holmes movie tells you who the culprit is at the start of the movie?
You got it. This is a mystery whodunit. And General Mishap says, look here, I like this comment. Finally, Scopely developed something that's not point and click. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Hey, what's up, Chaplain? Thank you very much for being here. Look, he says, this is my first follow. New to Twitch. First follow. Well, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. All right. Oglevy says, you should read the new missions like you used to. Could make for great Twitch stream, and then they're recorded so we can go back and refer. Maybe we should, Trader. Sadly,
Yeah.
I've already done everything because I was excited to figure out who done it. So I've already done it. I've already done everything that we've got available here so far. All right. But Ancient says, you know what? I
haven't done any of them. If you want screenshots, I could go through them and screenshot them.
I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. Sorry, I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. But look here. Ancient Memory says, you know what? I'm disinterested. I don't like not knowing what I'm working for. Ooh. So
resources, materials, I'm assuming.
Oh, God. I can't. Okay, guys.
Yeah, you might get in trouble
can't.
with
No,
these.
I legit can't. I swore up and down that I would not even hint at what the prize is going to be.
Full unlock of Cisco.
But let me just tell you. I believe that everybody in the community will be happy to obtain the large numbers that we have available to us. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Let me say this. I'll say it one more time. You will not be disappointed with the rewards. In my opinion, you will not be disappointed with the rewards.
I have zero idea what the rewards are. I'll preface what I'm about to say with that. No idea whatsoever.
Daggone it. Chat's already figured it out.
Why would you turn down free anything?
Yay, bugs!
K21 got it. Daggone it. Jesus. Fine, you win, community. I'll tell everybody. Fine, it's Gala Shards. Whatever. Fine. All right. Gala Shards. There you go. Okay, there you go. Guys, let me just tell you.
Realta A. Actually,
yes.
Realta A might be good.
Realta A would be fun, right? Guys, I'm just gonna tell you. It's I think, and they have told me, I think that players will be pleased. Okay? Trader, we've said it time and time again. Scopely sometimes struggles to deliver the big finish. They sometimes struggle to offer that epic finale. Like, epic is a word we make fun of on the regular because of Scopely's inability to deliver epic. Okay? I'm not using that word, by the way. I'm not claiming it's going to be epic because I'm not going to be the one that you guys make fun of in 4 months. But I think that Scopely has found their big finish. Trader.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
I think Scopely has found their big finish. Listen, it's not as though the Strange New Worlds didn't have kind of a big finish. All right? Listen, not everybody was super enthused with the content, but the rewards, Trader, the rewards were the biggest finish of any seasonal arc ever. You know?
Yep.
So maybe they have stumbled onto a pattern. Maybe they've stumbled onto a pattern of actually being able to deliver a solid final month. We'll see. I haven't seen the entire month, but I've seen the finale of Espionage. And when I say the finale, I mean I know how they're... that's it. I'm done. I've seen it. I think players are going to like it. Ancient Memoria says, I don't trust Scopely at all. And listen, I don't blame you. So, yeah, sure, be pessimistic now and then be positively surprised later. I'm totally down with that mindset. Okay? I'm totally down with that mindset. And moreover, you know, I have to be cautious about that too. Hell, I hyped these daggone freaking elite bundles based on what they told me. This could be another thing, Trader. This could be another thing where it ends up falling flat on its face. I'm going to be cautious about it as well. But based on what they have shown me, I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. And further, I like a good mystery. Uh-oh, what just happened to my cat? Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right, I got it fixed. Why are my elite tokens cheaper than yours? Are you a higher ops than me? Why is the cat is freaking out right now? Like, seriously. What's wrong with cat? Okay, it's back. I don't know. I actually was told that these elite bundles had nothing to do. Just got attacked. I thought I warped. I thought I warped home. Oh my god, it was Wardod. Wardod intercepted my Fisha coming home. Look, right here. He's got to be just cloaked and just camped right outside my base. There's my base. Right here, right above my little head. And right here is where my Fisha died. Fantastic. Nice job, Wardod. That is an excellent stream snipe right there. He was watching the timers, Trader, and knew what time he needed to be at my base. That's crazy. All right, let's come back, take a look at these elite faction tokens. Yeah, they're ops base, so you're 49, 2,400 credits for 250 tokens. Yeah, see, now, no, mine are not cheaper. You've got a better efficiency then. Yeah, yours is, you've got a better efficiency than mine. I mean, mine is cheaper, but I'm also getting a lesser quantity, so yeah, I'm not happy with that. James Bond says, yo, DJ, not sure if you know the answer. If a free-to-play player made purchases now and his or her account reaches over $100 worth, should it change the content of this round of the Treasury and make them eligible for its full content? No, it will not. I'm very sorry to tell you, James Bond, it will not. What you see right now is what you get with regards to the Treasury. Okay? I'm sorry. But I'll tell you this. We have actually spent $100 on players, Trader, and they still don't have the big lockbox. You remember the free-to-play giveaway we did?
Yeah.
Yeah. They still have the $5 lockbox. I'm very upset about it. I don't know why. We gave them $100. We gave them $100 to build up their treasury, and they still have a poop treasury. Now, Carissa says, did you know that the $5 chest has less officer shards? I did. But let me tell you something. It's $5, Carissa, for a full unlock of Strike Team Una. Actually, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. I apologize. What is it? A half unlock, right? It's a half unlock if you got the $5 key. All right? Mine is a $100 chest. But, guys, holy cow, Trader. Have you looked at your treasury?
Yeah, I have.
I'm shocked. And, I mean, I buy the treasury anyway. I am going to happily, gladly, yo, Scopely, take my money on the treasury this month. Dragon Keeper says, is it true that you're forced to buy this treasury? No. Why would you be forced to buy the treasury? But let me tell you, why wouldn't you? No, you are not forced to. Okay, guys, let's talk about this mechanic. All right, I can't show you exactly right now because I'm not at my points. All right, can you see? Here, look. Once you get to 700 points, two options show up. Okay? One is going to be here in the pay store that will show your price for the key. Okay? The second option is going to show up in the gift chest where you'll have the option to redeem 4,000 desealing rod fragments for one desealing rod. Now listen, if you don't want it, if you don't want your free one, no, Jizzle, you cannot save full rods. If you redeem the rod and you do not spend it, you lose it. Okay? So here's the thing. If you don't want this treasury, do not exchange the fragments. Okay? Do not. You can only save the fragments. If you convert it into a full rod, you must use it. Okay? Don't touch your rod, neon lights. Got it. Okay? If you exchange 4,000 fragments, yes, Dragon Keeper, the news says use it or lose it. They're talking about the rod.
Yes.
Not the fragments. Okay? They're talking about the rod.
I don't know why that became a thing this rotation of the Treasury. It's always said that. Always said that.
Here's the thing,
In
Trader.
just
No one
those
has
words.
paid attention. No one's paid attention because they haven't had the number of rods. But this month, a lot of free-to-play are ready with 4,000 fragments. Okay? A lot of people have 4,000 fragments. And here it is on your screen. You must purchase and unlock the treasury prior to the end of the event, as in if you're going to buy it, you got to buy it before the end of the event. Trader, if you buy the rod and you don't invest it before the end of the event, you lose it. Okay? Desealing rods are not valid in future treasury unlock events. The actual rod. Okay? The actual rod. The fragments are what you build up over months and months and months and accumulate in order to exchange for a free one. Now, somebody told me, why would you spend $100 on this treasury? Because Barclay's trash. Listen, I said that I would not spend money on Barclay. I did. I said that. But I've also said, Trader, that I buy the treasury every month. I've not missed a month yet. I buy the treasury every single month because I find value in it. It's 140, 150% of a normal pack. It's like buy one, get one half off. Why would I not do that? Especially as a budget player, right? Like, I mean, and yes, my budget is higher than a lot of people's. I do spend probably a couple $100. So, I mean, I get that, but that's still not, like, unlimited, right? Like, I'm not just going to blow packs because I ran out of toilet paper. I want the best value that I can get. Now, I ain't going to lie, I'm probably more enthused about Strike Team Una because, look here, Trader, I'm 40 shards away from tearing her up. I'm going to get 38 of them doing something I would do anyway. Moreover, I said Barclay is not that great of an officer, but I also said when I get him, and I will eventually get him because Scopely's going to continue to make him available. When I get him, I'll use him. He is protected cargo on an underdeck. All right? Limited potential in what I'm going to use there. It wasn't worth a lot of money to me, Trader. So I didn't buy him when he came out. But, if I buy the treasury anyway, then in my mind, Trader, this officer's free.
Yeah, that's true.
If I'm buying this treasury because I want all this stuff, okay? I mean, Trader, it's 22,000 G4 uncommon materials for $100.
Yeah.
Okay, like,
and when's the last time any of us got a free full unlock of an epic officer?
And again, let's be clear, it ain't free. It ain't free.
Well,
I know, but my perspective is I buy the treasury for resources and materials. Okay? I buy treasury for resources and materials. It's time and a half my normal pack. That's why I buy it every single month. The diodes are bonus, and the officer is bonus. It's always bonus. Okay? For me, it's bonus. All right? But I buy it for this stuff. Guys, there is unbelievable what? There is 300 billion par steel in this pack. Half a million latinum. All right, and 22,000 uncommon materials, 6,600 rare materials. I don't even care about the epic right now. All right, 3,500 G3 uncommon, which helps me with my scrapping, and what, another 1,700 G3 rare. There is a lot of value here. Now, Doc says, DCC J104 says, there's a lot of value, but there may be a better officer in the future ones. Listen, you're right. Absolutely. But I've also said before, I always buy this pack. Like, I buy it every single month. So, if you're looking for me to say, is this the one that you want to blow your free one on? I can't answer that for you. This pack is a staple for me, Trader. Trader, have you missed a month, or do you buy it every month?
No, I buy it every month.
I buy it every month. I'm sorry. Does that make me a dolphin? When do I get to earn my whale status? I'm Ops 47, for God's sakes. When do I get to be a whale, Trader? Is there a float? Is there a
Well, you know, Dickix is 49. Does that mean he's a whale?
All right. Jeez, God. Way to make me feel stupid, okay? Yeah, I know. He's a free-to-play 49. I've spent thousands on this game, and I'm only 47. Like, that's ridiculous. All right? That's crazy. All right?
Yes.
But, yes, I will point out. And you know what? Somebody in the chat is saying it. Typically, you only get 10 or 20 officer shards in here. Okay? Typically, it's only 10 to 20 officer shards. This is a full unlock because Barkley's a poopy officer. He doesn't have the value of the other epics, but you might as well. I mean, again, I said when I get him, I'll use him. But I wasn't going out of my way, Trader. Well, the Treasury is not going out of my way. You know, the Treasury is not going out of my way. I use the Treasury every month. All right. By the way, I've been really, really bad with my channel point redeems, so let me work through these here for a second, Trader. Jimmy Jams got me to change my name. Thank you. Shinzola, thank you for your hydrate. I've been taking them. I just now took a hydrate. One of Kirky asked for a random thought. I wonder if I have anything here.
You do have the best random thoughts.
I thank you. Hey, guys, did you hear? Did you hear that the IRS was hiring 8,000 people? Did you hear about this? Is this a thing? Or is it more? Are they hiring more than that now?
I know they're trying to hire a lot of people.
It was more than 8,000?
They're very understaffed.
87,000, you guys are saying?
With guns, really.
Oh, listen. No, listen, I know it's old news. I just I happen to be thinking about it. I saw it. I saw somebody talking about it. So 80,000. 80,000 IRS people. Okay? And listen, I obviously they must be understaffed if they're hiring 80,000. But this is what I got to be thinking about, Trader. All right, this is not. And by the way, this is not political. It's just a statement of fact. Okay, like we got a big old debt problem. Okay, so IRS employees pay their employer money that their employer gave them from money the employee gave the employer. You guys ever, okay, so think about it. If you work for the IRS, okay? If you work for the IRS, you're getting a paycheck.
Paying tax to get it paid back again.
You're getting a paycheck from the IRS so that you can pay back taxes to the IRS. And then the reason you're earning the money from the IRS is that you're doing a job to get the money from the IRS that goes to the IRS that comes to you and your paycheck that then in turn you have to turn back around and pay. Woo! Wrap your brain around that one, everybody. Okay? Wrap your brain. That's right. IRS employees pay their employers money that their employers gave to them from money the employee gave the employer. Boom. And that is my IQ genius moment of the night, Trader. All right, I don't know what got I don't know what got me thinking in that kind of a weird ass circle, but I was like, wait a second. So, it's on their paycheck, but then it goes back in, but it's like an infinite loop. It's like a circle. They're paying their taxes, which is coming back to them in a paycheck, which is going back in taxes, then coming back in a paycheck.
Yay, bugs.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it's funny. God, and the world goes round and round and round. There you go. Okay, there's your random thought. One of Kirky. Thank you. Blue Mandalorian has asked me to change hats. Okay.
And for the people who are asking why armed, I will simply remind you that Al Capone went to prison for tax evasion, not for the hundreds of murders that he committed and all of the racketeering that he engaged in.
Are they... Wait.
So think about that for a minute.
They're arming the 87,000?
No, not all of them.
Oh, but some of them...
There are armed IRS agents, but
there already has been. Like, there's already federal agents that are not, like, law enforcement that carry weapons. Like, I don't know why anybody's surprised by that. I know some firefighters that carry weapons. I'm not exactly sure why, but, I mean, it's a thing.
No.
I know a lot of firefighters in my area actually carry a sidearm. Okay. What hat would you like, Blue Mandalorian? Blue Mandalorian gets to pick a hat.
Those murders are alleged. Sure.
You know what? Trader, that is actually true. He did not go to prison for the murders. So you can't claim that he murdered people, okay? Allegedly. Allegedly.
I never went to prison for stealing cookies from the cookie jar, but I sure got my ass whooped by my mom for it.
All right. Blue. Yeah, I'm just now getting... Where is the hat selection? Listen, I am pretty sure that this is going to freak out my screen, but I will pull the hat selection onto the screen if you want to see it. But I'm pretty sure it is going to destroy the loop of the camera. You guys want to try? I think this is going to go badly. Oh, maybe not. Oh, look. There's a delay. Okay, here. So this, guys, I don't do this very often. As a matter of fact, this is the first time I've ever put this out here. But here are the hats. Okay, you guys can see it. Here are the hats. Don't ask me why some of them are duplicated. I have no idea why. I'm pretty sure I accidentally paid for this software twice. so look, cool. I got the black top hat, but I've got that like 4 times. Don't know why. Just is what it is. All right. So we've used the rubber ducky before. You like the rubber ducky? We've used the rubber ducky before. Football helmet. Yeah, that's where Bubba Joe is tonight.
Oh, you got a unicorn horn?
I do have a unicorn horn. The jester hat. I've used all of these, guys. I've used literally every single one. A Viking hat.
You use more than others, though.
I do use some more than others. Yes, I do think. I don't think I have like a Viking hat.
You're the best.
Thank you.
Hugs and kisses.
I don't have a Viking hat as much as I have like a pirate hat. Okay.
He's trying to poke at you for the awesome football game yesterday.
Yeah, thanks. Hilarious. I could put this is I love my shark hat. You guys are terrible. The raccoon tail hat. Did you see? Do I have one of those?
Ooh, the turkey hat. You have a turkey hat. Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah, I've used this one before. You like the books, rainbow. Okay, I'm losing. Blue Mandalorian, you get to pick. Blue Mandalorian gets to pick the hat tonight.
He wants to know if you can stack the flaming hair with the unicorn.
I can't stack the hats. If I click on one, I only get to use one. All right, I can't stack hats. Now, I could also come in here and do other things. Oh my God. Like I could give myself a mustache. Okay? Hey, there. Now, let's make it a little bit bigger. All right. Yeah, I can give myself a mustache. You guys like that?
Kind of creepy.
I know. That's why I've never used them. I don't like the mustaches. All right. Yeah. Oh God! No! Stop it! No! I can't see anything. All right, we'll get rid of that. Let's see what else we got. I've got glasses. All right. I've done a lot of these glasses before.
Lou says he wants a unicorn horn with a mustache.
A unicorn horn with a mustache. It's so weird, but okay. Excuse me. All right.
Blue is a little weird, but we love him anyway.
You want a normal unicorn horn, or do you want the rainbow unicorn horn?
Ooh.
I got two. All right, we'll go with the. Let's see. This is on my nose, but I have to actually then position it. All right. I gotta bring it back, and I gotta use. There. See, that's good. Now it's coming out of my forehead. Perfect. And you want a mustache, okay? Let's come over and get a mustache. I really don't like mustaches. It makes me very uncomfortable. Oh, Mrs. DJz is calling. Mrs. DJz is calling. All right, you're on speakerphone. Everything okay?
Why the Fu Manchu?
Oh, no. I might have to go take a commercial break. I got to fix his bed. Actually, do you want to just let him sleep in our bed, and then I'll fix it when I come in? No? All right, I'm going to have to go do surgery real quick, Trader. You're going to have to tell jokes. Here, let me fix my mustache first.
He wants the Fu Manchu. The sensei's patch.
All right, baby. I'll be in just a second. I'll be in just a minute. All right, love you, bye. All right, so I'm going to have to go. I got to go fix something real quick. This is ridiculous. I don't like this.
It's actually kind of awesome.
You like it?
Oh, my God, that's kind of awesome.
There, I'm going to at least turn it dark, okay? Like, here, there. Okay.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
All right, there you go. So we'll save it. And now I'm gonna pull it back off the screen. So there you go, guys. That is what you get. And look, the
so
unicorn
positive.
horn doesn't even
I'm
work
full of positive energy.
because it's got green in it.
Green.
Yeah,
Boo.
it's got green in it. Here, let me see if I can change the color of it.
Mwah. Mwah. You're the best. Mwah. Give me hugs and kisses.
Blue says switch to white.
Switch to the white one. Okay, that might be better. Where'd it go? I lost it. Where's the unit? There it is. Golden unicorn. Oh, see, now it's on my nose again. Now I got to move it back. Let's do that. Whoa.
That
Okay.
mustache was equal parts creepy and cool.
There you go. All right, so now I have a unicorn head and a Fu Manchu. Woo! God. This is ridiculous right here. This is ridiculous. All right, so there's your hat change. Thank you guys also very much. Appreciate it very much. Putz suggested a poll earlier when Oliver DJz was out here and said, should Oliver be allowed to pick his own outfit for school tomorrow? I can tell you, I can put up that poll, Putz. It ain't going to matter. Mrs. DJz ain't letting that happen. All right, yeah, that's not Mrs. DJz. You're not gonna let that happen. Let's see what else we got. Scrappy, thank you for your hydrate. Devil Panda, thank you for your hydrate. Oh, look, Bumpkus. All right, I like it. Bumpkus wants to do a poll, and you know what? This is a great opportunity to do this poll, Trader. All right, let's throw Scopely a little bit of data. Do you plan to buy the Treasury this month? All right. Yes, for cash. Nope, nope, nope. Or gimme my free rod. All right. Now, here's what we're going to do, Trader. I'm going to leave this thing open for about 10 minutes or so. There's the poll. But I'm also going to disappear for a minute. I got to take a quick break. I got to go take care of the surgery for a second. All right? I got to go do that real quick. So while I am gone, I'm going to let Trader tell you jokes. Okay? Trader?
Tell you jokes.
Trader and Steven Zarin will tell you all the jokes. I'll be back in a few moments. You guys don't go anywhere. I'll be back shortly. Thank you, guys. I got to go fix stuff. I'll be right back.
I have no jokes. No jokes. No jokes at all. How have you been doing, Steven Zarin?
I've been good. It's been a little bit slow here at work today, so it's kind of chilling and relaxing.
I wasn't feeling very good yesterday and got some rest, but today was just an absolute shit show.
Oh no.
Random
How's your leg
thought.
doing? Your ankle?
It's doing better. I have to be careful about how much time I spend with my foot down, because then it starts to swell, and then that makes everything inside hurt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Trader, after the Packers joke, you get to tell jokes you never tell us when not. See, that Packers joke was like perfect. That was perfect timing with the hype train and talking about cheap hype trains to make a cheap joke at DJ's expense. I fucking hate the hackers. Oops. Sorry. That was a big swear there. I'm sorry.
It's okay. The boss is not here.
Sorry. It turned. Getting the language. $1.
Okay, count lawyer jokes are there. Only 3. That's good.
Yeah, you got jokes. So Wardod says he wants a random joke from me. A random thought from Trader. Here is my random thought. If you don't have a driver's license, don't drive. And when police try to pull you over for not having a driver's license, don't try to run away from them. And when they tell you that they're going to release a canine, believe them and stop running. Therefore, you won't have to go to the hospital with dog bites.
Yes.
So, that is the random thought, you're free the more you know from Trader. You're saving your mice. What grinds my gears? In the game or just in generally, just Q? In the game, what grinds my gears is people who I view as just jerks. So it's the ones that they're not content with just cracking your base. Even when they know you're on, they're just like gonna teabag on top of it, knowing that you can't kill them. Like they go to bigger players do it to smallers in my alliance because we're in a war, and it's like they think it's cool or they think it makes them badass. It's like, this is a game. Ain't nobody cares about it outside of the game. That's just like a weird flex, dude. So that grinds my gears in the game. In real life, just in general, what grinds my gears is going to be a pretty familiar thing, or a theme like that. I don't like bullies. I don't like people who victimize other people, who prey on them, and that's part of why I do what I do, is because I get to try and protect people from those that would take advantage of them and make their life worse. Life's too goddamn short to be a dick, and to be a dick to other people. So that's how I look at it. And that's the world according to Trader. It's like I've seen a lot of people taking advantage of other people, treating them poorly, both with words and actions, and that grinds my gears. It's like I view it like this: we've got one shot at life, right? And life is hard enough. It's a general proposition without each of us making someone else's life more difficult or harder, you know? So, and I figure I've kind of struck the lottery with things. You know, you think about it. I own my own house, so I have a roof over my head. I have electricity when I turn on the light switch. I have clean water when I turn on the faucet. Right, I have a toilet that flushes. I have food in the refrigerator. I can go to the grocery store and buy more when I need it. I don't have to worry about bombs falling out of the sky or, you know, people shooting me on the street as I walk down it. And that makes my life, you know, easier than literally billions of people on this planet. I don't need to be a dick to people. You know, that's...
Yeah, that's very true.
One day, Jason, I am going to run for Attorney General of Minnesota, You will know me because I will somehow in a speech work in a Star Trek reference, and then you all sitting here will be like, I knew her when she was just a poor little Ops, 59 in Star Trek Fleet Command.
It's been a long road, Minnesota. It's been a long road getting from there to here. I dare you. Was it Minnesota? What did you say?
Yeah, I'm in Minnesota.
It's been a long road, Minnesota.
I would never say that, by the way. I just want you to know, if you ever hear somebody that makes an Enterprise reference, it is not going to be me.
Absolutely it is.
It is an imposter traitor, is what that is.
Oh, all right. Yeah, thanks, Mateo. Vikings are they were only better than the Packers yesterday. Oh, okay. So, as mentioned in our Twitch title stream tonight, I would gladly like to answer some questions and see if there's stuff to get to. Somebody asked me about my Alliance Starbase. I would gladly show you where that is sitting right now. Nowhere. Still level 1s on all this stuff, and I have mapped out a very, very nice strategy. Would you guys like to see Mateo? Mateo is here. Would you like to? I bet you have something very similar. Hey, good night, Nick. Thanks for being here, buddy. Sorry that I cost you your last 5 minutes on break, but so here's what happened. Oliver has like an elevated bed, right? So it uses. You guys have ever heard of a bunkie board? It's basically like a platform of slats, but for a bunk bed. Okay, so we bought a bunkie board. Well, over the years, he's 7. Yeah, it's like that's it. Tabby Mo's like a loft bed. So he's 7 years old. We've had this, ever since he was old enough. So what, maybe 3-4 years. I don't know when he went into this bed. Maybe 4 years ago. I don't know. When do you put him in? 3 years? 2 years? I don't remember. Anyway. It's I don't know if it's warped over time, but here recently the bunkie board, like it's like the sidewalls have like spread apart by like an extra inch or two. So the bunkie board it falls down sometimes. Poor kid. Yeah, that's right, Tabby Moses. There's a small hangout area underneath the beds where he keeps his toys and stuff. Well, we can't leave anything under there right now because
you don't screw it to the sideboard.
If he rolls, no. So now and then it falls. Listen, I think it is bowed just a little bit because I have tightened the carriage bolts, but the side rails are still a little bit wide. So actually, tonight, Mrs. DJz told me that she had actually found. Apparently this is a thing. Like, on Amazon, they sell this bunkie board that's actually 1 inch wider because some of the bunkie boards are actually too narrow. This one has always worked, but apparently it has, the bed's bowed a little bit, so now we're going to order a new bunkie board, or bunkie bed, or whatever. Whatever, bunkie board, whatever I said it was. It's an extra inch wider, so it won't fall down. It keeps falling. Yo, Aaron, I don't have you, buddy.
Aaron, you're robotic.
Yeah, I don't have you, buddy. So, anyway, okay.
All right.
So, so Rev says to build the ASB. I mean, I built it, but I'm holding right here. I'll tell you why we did what we did. We built up to this point so that we could be collecting the plasma. Now, by the way, if you guys didn't watch my video on the plasma tax, I'm going to demonstrate it to you right here. 956,000. And it's going to show me that I got 38,000, but I actually only got about 14,000. Okay? So that's... Wait a second. Was that 956,000 a second ago? What just happened?
Yay, bugs!
Did I just say it was 956,000? Before? No, I'm not. I'm definitely not zeroed. Oh, okay. It just didn't reflect. Look, now it's showing 975. That's right. 956,000. It went to 975. That's correct. That's correct. For some reason, it didn't show on my graphical display. Now it is. Oh, my gosh. What is happening here? Look here. My game is acting goofy, apparently. Yeah, my game is acting goofy. I'm going to restart my client. Look, it's there again.
DJs, while you do that, can I just tell you that one of my Commodores who's been offline for a few days got online.
No.
Yes.
No.
And when I screamed at him in chat, was like, oh, I thought that was my Starbase, not the Alliance Starbase.
Wow. So, Mateo, what I was going to ask you is, I bet you have a spreadsheet kind of like mine. Can I show you guys the prep that I've been putting into the Alliance Starbase event that starts tomorrow? Trader, this is what I got going on. I'm doing math over here. I got color-coded stuff. All right? Like, I'm even projecting the amount of additional mining time that's going to be needed to get through additional nodes. Like, you're not going to be able to have, like, okay, tomorrow at event reset, all I'm going to be doing is clicking, because I've got the stuff for 26 modules straight out the gate.
Nice.
I got the stuff for 26 modules straight out the gate. Then, so notice here that says instant build. I can go all the way down here to instant build. Then I'm going to be out. Look, see, I'm negative here. I'm negative on collisional plasma at that point. So then I start calculating, Mateo, how much time is it going to take to mine what's needed for the rest of these, which, by the way, for the most part, kind of finishes most of level 5. But there is some stuff at level 5 that starts taking magnetic plasma. All right? And the problem with that is that you can only mine one at a time, Trader. You can only sit on a plasma node that's collisional or magnetic. So I'm trying to mine X amount of time. I'm trying to time it with the overnight and so forth, Trader. Because so tomorrow from event reset, 17 and a quarter hours to mine what's needed that's in orange. Well, 17 hours from noon should put me at around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's around what time that I usually get up. So 6 o'clock in the morning, then I am going to pop over to a magnetic node. But magnetic nodes are going to start out really slow. As a matter of fact, did you know, I'm sure you saw this, Mateo, that there is only the ability to get one magnetic harvester at assembly chambers level 5. So I'm going to be severely lacking in magnetic plasma because I can only have one harvester and the mining rate's 18,000 an hour. All right. So it's going to take me 26 more hours in order to do all this stuff. But that is pretty much going to finish all of level 5. So, and then I need another 17 hours to finish these 3 modules, which are really, really big. All right. So, truthfully, Trader, I'm looking at 18. Let's call it 18. So that's 36 plus 26. 52 hours, which is only 2 days, and this event is a 5-day event. So I'm not even done yet, Mateo. I don't know how far you are. I've got my plan all the way through assembly level 6, but after that I think I'm gonna have to do more down here. I'm gonna have to do more preparing because obviously I've only got basically 50 hours of this event planned out, and it's a 5-day event. Oh, is it 62 hours? Sorry, I can't do math. So 34, 50, 40. I can't. 60. Yeah, 62 hours. 60. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Do I have enough speed-ups for all that? Okay, no, I don't. But we still have days, right? We still have days. Up to this point, you see this number right here? Up to this point, it's going to take 1,036 hours. All right. Now, I don't have that yet, but I think that we will have that by day 2 or day 3 of the event. Okay. Robotsky says time to be triple pulling. And Trader, I mean, this is what I was talking about in the podcast. The speed ups are the bottleneck. Look, I'm gonna have all this plasma within 48 hours and more. Like I even projected what I'm gonna be starting with. You guys saw I don't even have this much right now. All right, I projected based on my clock how much I'm gonna have at event reset tomorrow. All right, I'm holding 976,000 now. I predict that by morning, I'm going to have roughly 1.1 million. Metamice says, are there points for starting an upgrade or finishing? I haven't seen the event. I don't know, but let's look at the calendar. Let's see if we can interpret it, Trader.
Interpreting it's always fun.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can interpret this. It's called Starbase Architect. Build and upgrade Alliance Starbase modules. Earn additional points by supplying the superconductors and upgrading your own station's building. So here's what I see. I see completion of modules, Trader. I also see that everybody will be able to contribute by doing as many refines as possible. So I might remind you guys watching and listening right here, tomorrow morning, don't do these refines until after event reset. Okay? Don't do any of these refines until after event reset tomorrow, because you will contribute to the ALB by earning the parts. And the parts come in all 3 of these. Okay? So this is what I think. I think it's going to be on finishing the modules. I think everybody, that's right, Mimi, superconductor earn. It doesn't say superconductor spend. But on the other hand, that's also a separate piece of the news. That's a different scoring mechanic. That is for everybody. All right? Earn additional points by supplying additional superconductors or upgrading your own station's building. Aaron, don't have you still, buddy. Oh, McDonald at a farm. What? That's what it sounds like.
Sorry. I'm in the middle of my workshop, so I get bad coverage. Is that better?
Stevens Aaron had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. All right, go ahead. What do you got?
You were in rare form.
And on that farm, he had a tire. E-I-E-I-O.
Because it's an ALB, it's
with
an
a car
alliance
jack here
event,
and a car
in
jack
order to get
there.
Your rewards.
Car jacks everywhere. E-I-E-I-O. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
It's all good. I was just going to say, because this is an alliance event,
man.
you'll be able to get your rewards, because remember, before, and you score a point.
All right. I was able to actually get enough of that to know what he's trying to tell you. This is
Sorry.
saying, no, I know what you're saying, and it's a very good point. Guys, this is an alliance leaderboard and milestone. What this means is if you don't score a point, you will not get rewards. Okay? So, supplying the superconductors is a way for you to get points in the ALB and AMS so that you participate, so that you get rewarded. You can also upgrade your own station buildings, like inside your base. All right? It's like you could do a warehouse. You could do a titanium generator. Okay, you're gonna get points for doing buildings. Okay, but I do actually obviously expect that Starbase modules are going to be the bulk of the points. All right, build the Alliance Starbase and upgrade Alliance Starbase modules. That could be the action of the upgrade, Trader. It's possible. Like, that's not unrealistic. My expectation, though, is that it's going to be on completing those modules. Jimmy Jam says, so we don't know what scores where. I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty clear. Okay? Earning the superconductors, which comes out of your Alliance store. All right? And then your own station buildings is how everybody can play. And then the Commodores and Admirals are going to be focused on this. Right, Mateo? This is what we're focused on. Okay? And again, it's not a solo leaderboard, Victor. It's an Alliance milestone and Alliance leaderboard. So, yes, I imagine that the Commodores and Admirals are going to be the ones that are earning the points for your team with regards to the ASB. But again, earn additional points by supplying superconductors. And that is what everybody can do right here. Okay? That's what everybody can do right here. And this is what I was talking about on the podcast, guys. This is what I was talking about on the podcast. Yo, what's up, Fold Dog? Your daughter says hello. Well, tell your daughter I said hello as well. Meow. This is what I'm talking about on the podcast, Trader. There needs to be enough loot for everybody to do a lot of these refines. And by the way, this one is the most important one for the purposes of your Alliance Starbase progression. This one. Now, granted, this one takes rare superior Cardassian loot. It's only from rare or epic. So not everybody's going to be able to do a lot of this. It costs rare and epic directives, Trader. Okay? So this one is definitely valuable. And if you're not an Alliance that has a bunch of directives or a bunch of spenders or a bunch of loot, then I may suggest only a single refine. Play the long game. Do the single refine when you can, because this chest has a 1 hour speed up. This chest has a 15-minute speed up. Okay? 15 minutes, 1 hour. It's literally 4 times as valuable. Okay? And that is what's going to be necessary if you're going to be trying to blitz through this. All right? Mateo, just out of curiosity, just because I have to ask, how many hours are you holding right now? How many hours are you holding? I'm just curious. I want to see, like, obviously Mateo and I have consulted on this heavily. So I am kind of curious as to who's going to make it farther, my Alliance or Mateo's. I feel like, obviously, there's probably people out there planning this. Okay? I believe that people are out there planning this. But I know for a fact that Mateo and I have been the super duper nerdiest. What? Jules Verne has 3,000 hours? Oh my God. No, you don't. Are you serious? 3,000 hours? We don't even have 1,000 yet. Woo! Dang, boy. How the what? Yeah, well, yeah, they're, I mean, are you guys buying that many packs? There's only like 8 or 10 hours for $100. God bless. That's a lot. Woo! Hey, I am sorry. Whoever is on his server, give it up now. Save your credit card purchases. Save it. Hide your kids. Hide your dogs, because they be coming up all over in this place. Yeah. Okay? Is that what it goes? Oh. Jules Verne. Jules Verne says, oh, I'm wrong. I'm off by a decimal point. All right. So Jules Verne's at about 300 hours? Or are you at 30,000 hours? Because that would be even better. He's like, no, guys, no. Decimal point in the wrong direction. I have 30,000 hours. Woo! All right, so about 300 hours. So I'm actually doing a little bit more. Bayonetta says share your upgrade plan on Discord. Nope. Sorry, Bayonetta. This is what you get. Bayonetta. You get this right here. You suck. This is what Bayonetta get. Bayonetta's on my server, by the way, before anybody like freaks out. Bayonetta's on my server. That's what you get. I'm kidding. I love Bayonetta. Bayonetta's a very, very cool dude and a longtime listener to this show. But Bayonetta, I cannot give you my plan. I can't do it. Bayonetta is clipping as we speak. Absolutely. I'm sure he is. All right. It's okay. I'll come back up. Listen, at this point, I mean, I don't necessarily mind to show you, but truthfully, at this point, it's too late to start prepping this. All right. It's too late to start prepping this. Yo, Distressed Alien, thank you for your resub. Looser has resub to the channel. iCrazy is following the channel, followed by Centurion, Irrelevant Joker, following the channel. Chaplain Gary, thank you for following the channel. Surge, thank you for your resub. Kason Can, thank you for following the channel. K21, thank you for your resub. And thank you, Unimatrix, for 10 gifted subs in here tonight. Look at that, Trader. Because I forgot to change the settings, we're already near another hype train again here tonight. I'll change. Do you guys want to leave it on the easy setting?
Yes. We like having hype trains.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll leave it. That's fine. I don't mind. I just thought that
one step if you wanted to.
I thought it should scale a little bit. Subtle Abyss says, real question, DJ, how many Commodores do you have left? Did you guys? So you guys didn't hear that? Okay, hang on. I got to show you something. Can I show you something, Trader? Now listen. I love this individual.
I've already laughed at him.
I love this individual. I am not. When I show you this, it's not because I'm making fun. So if anybody's going to be offended by this, and I don't believe he would be offended by it, which is why I'm willing to show you. Okay. I truly don't think that he would be offended by it, which is why I'm willing to show you. That night, what night was that? Thursday night, Trader? I went bonkers. I went nuts.
You did.
I went bonkers here on Twitch. Okay? So, then, the next morning, I have a meeting, like a conversation with my leadership and with my Commodores, and we say, listen, we're all on board. Nobody touch it. Don't touch it. Nobody's going to touch it. Okay, we're all on board. Everybody agrees. Don't worry about it. Everybody agrees.
I am so
Nobody
positive.
is going to do a thing. And then, Trader.
People do all the things.
And then, Trader, this happens. Hang on. Wow. Maybe I should up at 1. We're already at a level 4. Yo, thank you to Distressed Alien for your 100 kitty bitties. Unimatrix, thank you again, man. 10 gifted subs in here. You're the best. Thank you. Trader, thank you for your 5 gifted subs. And just like that, we're back to a level 4. All right. You guys, listen, you guys can go crazy if you want. Get you a second level 5. It's all good. Get you a second level 5. So we have the meeting in the morning. What's your question, Master Yodi? I just haven't seen it. Trader, see if you can find Master Yoda's question, and I'll answer it. So then, the next morning...
We all have problems. We play Star Trek Fleet Command.
You're right about that, IJ. The next morning, we have this meeting. Not even an hour later. Not even an hour later, Trader. I'm in Alliance chat, and this happens. The diplomatic relations module has just finished. What? So this is my response. I'm like, why? Why? All right. Why? Yo, thank you. Uh-oh. Are we doing this, Trader? Are we doing this?
Bastard.
Are we doing this, Trader? So Trader just gives 2,000 kitty bitties. Wardon matches her at 2,000 kitty bitties. Shady Pines, thank you for your 5 gifted subs in here tonight. Thank you. Oh, boy.
Yodi, I put this in chat, but you need to re-ask the question because chat has scrolled too far for me to get back to see it.
Okay, Master Yodi, ask your question again. Trader's watching for it. Guys, do obviously, and I'm sorry if I missed your question, but just know, the average Twitch stream for us receives over 3,000 chat messages. It's really hard for us to get up. All right, here we go. Will the Treasury give 4-star uncommon at level 40? Or do I need to wait till 41? Actually, yes, it will at level 40. But! You can't do it now. The Treasury is an event, okay? So now that it has already begun, you can't change it now, okay? So you could do it for next month, okay? But now that the Treasury is live, if you're 39, you cannot go to 40 and it change right now. It will not. It's locked in. Okay. Blue Mandalorian says, will cosmetic event store loot carry over to future arcs? Not that I'm aware of, okay? I do not believe so. Bumpkus says he's waiting. He's saving his free claim for after he goes 40. So, yes, I would wait. I would wait until next month. Okay. So, anyway, this happens, Trader. This happens. All right? And I may have gotten a little bit frustrated. Maybe a little bit frustrated, Trader. But as promised, this happens immediately after.
Yeah.
This is my position on the solo leaderboard. This was my position on the solo leaderboard. Tagless.
Holy
Wow! UltimatDJz, look at you! Yeah! Look at you, baby! Yo, look at you, baby! Oh!
Well, DJs, we met our tier goal for the month.
Look at you! Look at you! Look at you! Look at you! Oh, yeah! There goes the song ending because that's what always happens. Oh, it's still going. Okay. Da 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 da. Yeah. Let me see your hype. Let's see the hype. Oh. Here we go. Oh, I love it. Traitor. Oh, snap. Here we go. Thank you. You guys are the best. All right, Trader. First of all, your level 5 hype train was knocked out of the park. Thank you, Trader, for wrapping us up with another 5 gifted there after UltimatDJz drops 10,000 kitty bitties. 10,000 kitty bitties. Absolutely
Insane.
Amazing. Crazy. Chaplain Gary says, yo, what have I gotten myself into? This is craziness. This is the craziness right here. I melt people's faces when they're super generous in a chat. That's what we call it. We call it a meow mix, Gary. That's what the music is. It's a meow mix. And because you're now a member of the litter box. All right, that's the name of our community. Hi, I'm DJz. I'm a cat. You're in the litter box. And UltimatDJz just dropped 10,000 kitty bitties. Now, when that happens, I offer people to melt their faces with my musical playlist entitled Face Melting Dubstep. That's the music channel that I use. That's what's playing in the background. Face Melting Dubstep. Guys, thank you so very much. Wow. You guys are absolutely just insane. Thank you for all your generosity tonight. That's just beautiful. Trader, I assume there was a mathematical reason for your 138 bits.
If my math in my head is correct, that ought to get us to 60,000 cheer goals.
And I do believe that it did. Oh, War Dog. All right.
My number.
Oh,
Shame
man.
on you.
UltimatDJz, thank you. He says, I've been a fan for many months. Just wanted to contribute. Well, That you did, sir. Thank you so very much. That was extremely generous. Golly, thank you. And Trader and Wardon, you guys too. You guys going back and forth. This is cracking me up. I love you guys so much. Dale, thank you for your resub. Appreciate you. Happy 2-month anniversary to you. Thank you, 2-month subscribe-iversary. Appreciate it. And Tiberius coming in with a baker's dozen of kitty bitties. Thank you very much. So this was my solo leaderboard.
I'm just going to point out. Sorry, DJs.
Yeah.
I was just going to point out that Wardot is clearly like the guy in my alliance who goes around. I reset all of the nodes so they're nice and fresh.
Yes.
And he mines like 3 off of each of the nodes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly. That's got to be it. Yo, Scopely's the devil has asked me to change hats. All right, let me come over here to my channel points and see what we can do. Oh, I forgot. Did the poll end?
Epic.
The poll ended.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm over looking at my channel points, and I see the notification on the poll. 65% of players, traders, said that they are going to use their free rod this month. On top of that, another 16% of players said that they're going to pay for it. So, trader, there's 65 plus 16. That is 81% of players appear to be satisfied with the Treasury this month. That's pretty overwhelming. That's pretty significant data.
Is.
81% of players are satisfied with the Treasury this month, to the point where 68% of them are going to spend their free rod. I mean, that's pretty significant, guys. All right, so Scopely, maybe not a bad job on this Treasury. See what we do when we respond to value. All right, there you go. God, I'm sweating now. Whew, God. Hypodermics, did I miss your hat change? Maybe. Let me look at my Twitch panel here real quick. All right, I've got it pulled up over here. Let's see. Evil Dragonfly also asked, wait, did Evil Dragonfly get the unicorn? Was that his hat change? No, it wasn't, was it?
No, that was Blue Mandalorian.
Oh, man. I am really behind on hat changes. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to have to extend the cooldown on that one. All right, so we got Scopely's the Devil, Hypodermics, and Evil Dragonfly, who have all asked for a hat change. So, Evil Dragonfly, if you're still here, I'll let you choose the next hat. You guys saw him on the screen earlier. Hey, Trader, mark this down. Scopely's the Devil wants the Trojan helmet, so I'll do that one here in just a few minutes. Sandcoffin says, yo, DJ, how do I use the free rod? The lockbox is unlocked, but I don't see a way to convert the parts. Okay, earlier I told you I thought it was in the gift section. I did see in the chat somebody told me it was moved. Is it in the officer recruit section? Berlin says, is it supposed to be a full unlock of Barkley for everyone? It is not. That is the $100 value. $100 value. So if you've got less than that, then it's not going to be probably a full unlock, but probably a half. On the other hand, though, Trader, $5, all the way down to the $5 pack will get you a half of an unlock. I mean, that's pretty significant. It's a lot of shards, all right? So, the isolinear... Oh, sorry, not... Oh, thank you, Savage Darkness. Appreciate that. So, I am told that it's here in the recruit section somewhere. I haven't seen it. Campus Runner says Black Half Dan did a video on that. We should absolutely plug that. Give us a link, and we'll throw it up in here. Black Half Dan gave a video on where you can redeem those. So, but I'm being told it's in the recruit section. So, hopefully, you can find that. What is the full unlock in broken wads? Rod fragments. It's 4,000. 4,000, Richie. You got to use 4,000. All right. Brassman says, I've got $100 for half of an unlock. Really? Wait a second. So your $100 pack only has half of the shards? That's interesting. Is anybody else like that? Is anybody else like that? Because mine's gonna be 100, but I mean, I'm a big spender. Mine's gonna be 100, but I mean, I got the full. Yeah, maybe it has something to do with your ops. Maybe
mine matches yours at Ops 59. The officers.
Interesting. Bumpkus says yours is. Maybe it's ops related. Brassman says correct. Mine's only half. Maybe wow. Listen, Riverwind says his is only $20 and it has half. Okay, listen, maybe it's not $100, guys. Yeah, listen, if you've only got 100 G3 uncommon in it, it's not $100. Okay, I can promise. Yeah. I don't know. We might need to come back and actually take a look at what it actually is. Brassman says, I'm Ops 41. I've only got a half unlock. But again, it depends on the cost of your treasury. Okay? Depends on the cost of your treasury. If you've only got a $5 or a $20 key, then you're not going to get the full unlock. The full unlock is for the $100 key. Sandcoffin says it is in the recruit section. Excellent. Hey, Sandcoffin, wait. Sandcoffin, wait. Sandcoffin, before you do it, will you confirm how much the rod actually cost in the pay store? And then tell us how many shards are in your pack. Okay? I'd be curious to know that. Since you've already unlocked yours, your pack will be available. So tell us if it's 100 or 50 or 20 or 5. Anyway. Hypodermic says, my key is $100 and I only have 81 Barclay shards. Oh, boy. Hypodermics, what server are you on? Are they doing this stupid thing again, Trader?
Yeah, that would be terrible if they are.
Oh,
that would be absolutely horrible.
Wait, Hypodermic says he's on server 20. That's a legacy
Really?
server. That's a legacy server.
Okay. PM me your actual game name then, Hypodermics. Because that's my server.
Bumpkus says, I showed half of an unlock earlier today, but now it shows a full.
Yeah, Rich is on server 20. He says he's showing 38 of Strike Team Una.
Yeah, see, look, Mimi, server 60, Ops 41, $5 key, 20 Una shards, and 61 Barclay. And that is correct. That would be correct for a $5 key. Victor says, I only have the key. No shards on the pack at all. What? No. Not in the pack, Victor. Not in the pack. Inside the treasury. The pack is only going to have the key. The pack is only going to have the key. But, like the pay pack. But the treasury is where you see the contents. Okay? Treasury is where you see it. Raxnar says, reboot your clients, guys. Listen, maybe... Lax, you're on server 20, so what does yours show? Very interesting. Listen, there's got to be... Heavy Tater says, I don't have the pack. So you're not going to have the pack until you get to 700 points. Okay? You won't get the pack until you unlock the treasury at 700 points. So you're not going to have the pack or the fragment redeem until you get to 700 points. Treasury rewards change, Hypodermics, depending on how much you spend, but that changes the price point of your rod. So yes, the treasury rewards will change based on your spend, but that's why I asked you how much your pack was for the actual key. Is it $100? Is it $20? Is it $5? All right? Because it will change that way. But that is what determines the price of your key. Will the treasury ever go down? No. Once you're at the $100, you're at the $100 forever. Brassman says, may as well spend the free one then. If I've only got a $5 key, then yeah, unless you spend, it'll never get bigger. And I ain't going to lie, this is not, even at half shards, it's a lot of shards, Trader.
Yeah, it is.
And even for Strike Team Una, listen, if you're going to use your free one, and you missed Strike Team Una last month, well, then here's your unlock. And it's still free, technically, because you're going to use your fragments. So, I mean, yeah. Tomb World says, I would spend the $5 and save the free one. I don't disagree with that. I mean, spend $5. Spend $5 if you think it's worth it. Now, if you're fundamentally opposed to spending in this game, then I understand. I do understand. But truthfully, this pack is worth every freaking penny of $5. Okay? It just is. Sorry. It is indeed. Eddie says $5 is nothing compared to the $100, so spend the $5 And one of these days, hopefully, you'll be able to actually get a $100 value pack to use your free rods on. I agree with that. Unless somebody's only going to ever, get a $5 because they just fundamentally will never, ever, 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 ever spend. Brassman says it's a $100 pack, but a $5 reward. Oh, Brassman, don't be silly. It's not a $5. It's not a $5 reward. I mean, well, mine ain't anyway. Maybe yours is. Whatever. Mine ain't.
Mine is.
I'll spend $100 on mine.
Yeah, mine's about 100 and a little less than 1.5 times what a normal station pack is for me.
Yeah, same here. The numbers should be about 140% of the station pack, and then they always throw in the officer shards and the diodes. So that's why they generally say about 150%. Okay, Mateo says, did you see how many hours we have? No, I didn't. How many hours are you holding, buddy? Savage Darkness says, will the salvage refit event be the only refit for sale next time it runs? Or will people who bought the Enterprise one be able to score next run? No. The Enterprise Salvager refit was good for that event. Okay? The next event, which comes for the Augur will get exclusive skin scoring points, and the Enterprise will not score. All right. Hypodermic says, it seems like the pack will be $5, $50, or $100, but rewards differ depending on their spending history. That is correct. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. The cost of your key will change with your spending level, and the price of your key determines the contents of your treasury. Okay? There you go. Do refits stack? Which ones, Fandrew? Because the new ones are ship-specific. Like the one for the Enterprise only affects the Enterprise. The one for the Augur only affects the Augur. But now, if you've got something that's generic or something like that, yeah, it stacks. Yep, they do stack. All right. Do treasuries scale up from Ops 33 to 34? Ooh, I don't think they do. Not by much. If they did, it's going to be by a handful. All right, the real big change is between 39 and 40, but most of the 30s are on the same. Okay. There you go. All right. Those are all the questions that are coming in, and I will continue to answer more questions, but I feel like there was something I was wanting to do here, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I know what it was. Hang on. Mateo, first of all, wanted to know how many hours you had. Second of all, somebody asked to see this again. Here you go. Very quick. And by the way, I'm not even done. Yo, Bayonetta. Wow, Mateo has 1,500 hours of speed ups. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. You crazy. By the way, I know what I was going to do, Trader. Oops, wrong button. Clicked the wrong button. Trader, I know what I was going to do because you guys have absolutely just gone crazy in here tonight. So, Trader, would you count with me, please? Count with me. Yeah. The last giveaway that I tracked that we did was 25,000 bits. Is that correct?
That is my recollection as well, yes.
So that means, Trader, that we have the 30, the 40, 45. The 50, and the 60,000 kitty bitty battle passes to give away. So that would be 4 battle passes. 4 battle passes.
Yep.
And, Trader. And
7.
Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting to change my daggone hat. All right, I'm going to do it right now. I'm so sorry. You wanted the... What did he want? The football helmet? No. The Trojan helmet. Let me see if I can find that one. Here you go.
Yep.
Okay, here you go. Oh, it's too big. Do I get... Do I get to keep the Fu Manchu?
No, it looks like a rhino.
Do I get to keep the mustache?
Oh my god, That just looks so weird.
It does look so weird. I got to raise it up a little bit. There, that way I can actually see out. There you go. Do I get to keep the mustache? The Road Man from Smash Mouth says, how do you win a battle pass? Well, we're getting ready to give them away here in just a second. All right.
Yeah, so you...
All right, there you go. There's your hat change. Thank you. Evil Dragonfly, I'll come back to yours here in a minute. Scopely's the devil. Thank you. Stony Dude, thank you, Hydrate. Appreciate it so very, very much. Hypodermics. You've got to change hats coming up. You'll be next. Theo wants to make it bigger. Oh, God. I hate this one. I hate this one. All right.
So by my count, we have 7 prize
I'm so
closets
positive. I'm full of positive
and
energy.
4 $20 battle passes.
So 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. No, that's more than that. We have 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
7.
Is that 7?
So that's 7. Yeah, that's
Holy
7.
Crap.
7 prize closets for battle passes.
7 prize closets.
Yes.
4 battle passes.
Yep. And 14 stupid news stories if
You're
you
the
really
best.
are so inclined.
Give me hugs.
Do you want me to give you 13 stupid news stories, everybody? I'm going to have to change that point, Redeem. The stupid news isn't really working out on this. Here, let me give a few questions. What did you miss, Dr. Juby? You missed a bitty off.
Yes.
Between Wardod and Trader, and then Unimatrix came in, and he came in and just blew up the rig. So it ended up being like a 3-way battle. It was awesome. So 7 closets, 4 battle passes. Yeah, that's 11 prizes. That's crazy. Well, you guys want to do it? You guys want to do that?
Do it. Do it.
KA Knowledge says, the DJ prefer to be supported by Twitch or Patreon, or does it matter? Honestly, it doesn't matter. However you feel inclined, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
I'm full of positive energy.
All right. Yeah, whatever is good for you. I really appreciate that. Whatever's convenient for you. Thank you for considering doing it. Stony Dude says, your voice sounds much better. I am on the recovery. Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Now look, Wardod's going to try to give me a run for my money on subscriptions too.
Oh, snap.
You're the best.
Listen,
Give me
this
hugs.
is an expensive tug of war. This is an expensive tug of war. You guys don't... Scopely's the devil says add glasses. Okay. Oh, God. All right.
I will point out to you, Wardod, that even with these extra 20, you are still 400 below me on the top gifters leaderboard. So
All right, there you go. There's your nerd glasses.
Free to go for it.
Yeah. Listen, for the month, though, for this month,
Oh my God, DJ, that's so...
for this month, he's only 8 behind. Yo, Wardod, thank you. 20 gifted. That is crazy. You're absolutely nuts. Oh, snap. Hold on. Unimatrix says, if I tip another 5,000 kitty bitties, will you make Wardod and Trader play strip club or daycare? Yeah. Yes.
Emotional damage.
Yes, I will. Absolutely. That'll be fun. Okay, I'll do it. Fantastic. What are you? Blue Mandalorian says that's a little racist, but you're Asian. Wait, what's racist? My nerd glasses? It's
The
because
nerd glasses with the Fu Manchu.
Listen, all I'm saying is you guys did this. This is what you built, okay? This is what you built. Unimatrix just put 5,000 more kitty bitties in. He wants to see you guys play strip club or daycare. All right. So here's what we're going to do.
You look a little bit like the Emperor's advisor in Mulan.
All right. Oh, snap. Oh, this. Listen, I am just simply saying, you guys don't need to do all this craziness, but I thoroughly am enjoying the back and forth between Trader and Wardog. And listen, please don't go crazy on this. All right. I mean, seriously. I know that the subs cost a lot of money. I know what they cost. All right? You don't have to do this. But I really appreciate, obviously, the subs are a major piece of the support here on this channel. So thank you guys, but please don't get into something you don't want to get into. Whoa. I know, Rex. It's getting hot in here. Like, seriously, I'm sweating. Oh, Tiberius says it's September. I forgot about that. That's right, Trader. That's why you guys are doing this. It's September. Twitch is doing a discount on gifted subs this month. They're calling it September.
They're not. They aren't. The prices are exactly the same.
They're not exactly the same. I think they're like 10% off. How many bits to save that as a preset? Oh, I'm not going to charge you bits, but I will save it. Save. Save to avatar. Save as new. There you go. How many bits to save as a preset? I'm not going to charge you bits, but if you guys like it that much, I'll save this as a pre-sub. As a pre-sub. A preset. Okay? Wait, Unimatrix was like, no, I'll deal with strip club or daycare. Wait, what? Did I miss the first part of your message? Uh-oh. I think my mouse just froze. Yep. There it goes. All right.
Oh, your own subs are discounted, gifted or not. Ah.
Wait, so only your own sub is discounted? The gifted ones aren't?
Yeah.
Oh,
lame.
Wow. That's stinky. Unimatrix says, I meant to ask for steakhouse or gay bar. Okay, that's fine. I've got plenty. Wardod, though. Listen, now, I will say, Wardod has been granted permission for voice. If you're going to play steakhouse or gay bar, then Wardod's going to have to come in voice. Wardod, you want to come in? You want to come in and play the game? All right, here's what we're going to do. I see people saying it's getting late. All right, Trader, we've got 11 prizes to give away. Wardod says, F that. He's not coming in voice. All right, Wardod, it's fine. We'll have to play in chat. We'll play in chat. It's fine. We'll play in chat. Thank you, Trader, for dropping a gifted sub to Robotsky. Thank you for that very much. Look, Wardod, they're cheering. They're chanting your name. Wardod. The crowd goes wild.
It's okay, Wardod. We know you're chicken.
Oh. Oh, snap. You hear that? That is smack talking. That is smack talking in here. Yo, Tenacious G. Oh, Trader, thank you for gifting another sub. I thought Tenacious G subscribed, but he did through your gift. Thank you. Wardod, they're screaming for you. They're chanting your name. Wardod, come on. Come on, man. Do you need... Listen, Wardod, I know what the problem is. Wardod is...
We know he's chicken.
No, that's actually not what it is. That's actually not what it is. Can I tell you? I'm going to tell you. Wardod, listen, cat's out of the bag. I'm just going to tell him, okay? Wardod is Taylor Swift. Wardod is Taylor Swift. He doesn't want to put his voice out because then everybody's going to know. All right? That's why Wardod comes and hangs out with me all the time. We're actually having, like, a sordid love affair. I love you. Yeah. You guys assume Wardod is a man. Wardod is indeed Taylor Swift. All right. Yeah. Two Worlds says, oh my God. Wardod is now gonna write a song about DJs.
Give me hugs and kisses.
All right. Yes, we can play via chat. We will play. Wardod, get ready. We're gonna get ready, Wardod. We're gonna play. But in the meantime, community, we've got 7 prize clauses to give away, and I want to do it now before people start getting too tired. So, ladies and gentlemen, Nightbot has begun. Everybody, spam your chat. Time to spam the chat. Let's go. We're going to give away 11 prizes. We got 323 people in the chat, which means, Trader, I need 162 chatters. 162 chatters. Uh-oh, my cat froze. What happened to my cat? Oh, there it goes. 162. Let's go. Oh. Let's go. Here we go. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Here we go. Go, spam the chat. Not quite there, Trader. 137. 137.
So positive.
How is it
I'm
only
full
at
of positive
137? Come on, everybody. Let's go. All right. What is happening with Nightbot? It looks like it's frozen. Let me try to refresh it real quick. Sorry. Okay, keep going. Go. Oh, no. Don't tell me Nightbot is not working tonight. On the night, Trader. We have 11 prizes.
Bad.
You know, nothing ever works around here.
No.
You know, sometimes Twitch doesn't work. Sometimes Discord doesn't work. Now Nightbot's not working. This is killing me. It just went from 130 eligible chatters down to 1. It shows 1.
Yeah, that's broken. Just a little.
Here, I'm going to log out and log back in. Hang on. I'm going to log out and I'm going to log back in. Authorize. And giveaways.
Yay, boy!
All right, Trader.
Yeah.
It's still stuck on 0. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna try to roll one. All right. So if it picks a name, then just ignore it. This is not a winner because it says 0 eligible users, but it has one name.
I'm so positive. I'm full of positive energy.
It has one name in the chat. Oh, maybe it is working. It did pick a name. It picked Mosher.
You're the best. Mwah. Give me hugs and kisses.
It picked Mosher. But, I mean, I don't know how many people are actually eligible. But maybe it'll work. Maybe it's just not displaying. Or maybe we just overwhelmed it because it just jumped up to 178. Maybe we overwhelmed it. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. So is Mosher a winner or no?
Sure, why not? Hell with it.
Prize closet or
We're doing the 7 prize closets first.
Okay.
7 prize closets first. So Mosher, congratulations. All right, guys, keep going. We're going to assume that it's working. We're going to assume that it's working. Very quickly, spam the chat. All right, Trader. Let's do another one. We got Mosher. All right, here's prize closet number 2. Who's it gonna be? Congratulations to Subtle Abyss. Subtle Abyss, congratulations. You're winner number 2. I'm going to do another one right now, Trader, before the song starts. Boom. Alpha Nookie. Congratulations. Trader, you want to do another?
Yes.
Trader, let's do another. Let's do it again. Congratulations. Maternery. Maternery. I wonder if this has anything to do with my computer, because look, my cat's kind of getting a little bit edgy over there too. You know what? Here, let me close out my Excel and all that stuff. Maybe I got too much stuff going on. This is the memory problem I've got with this computer. I need to work on that. Okay, I'm a Turnery. There you go. Congratulations. What is that now? That's 4? Is that 4?
Yes.
All right, we got to go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Yo. Congratulations, Darius. There's number 5. There's number 5. Congratulations to Darius. You're a winner. Yo. Congratulations, Darius. Going to hook you up with a prize out of the stash. Trader, that's number 5, right? 2 to go? 2 to go?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
All of you.
Hey, Gary. Yo, Gary. What's up, Gary? Gary. Yo, this is Chaplain Gary's first night here.
I'm so positive.
Oh, and he
It
won
says-
the prize.
Positive energy.
Yeah, Gary, it says that Gary started following the channel on September 12th. Look at that, Gary. You got good luck, man. You got good luck, baby boy. Yo, Gary, congratulations. Trader, what is that, 6? Is that 6?
More.
Wait, what?
One more.
One more prize closet. Here we go.
All of you.
Man, I really like this song. I like it. Boom. Yo. Congratulations, Robotsky. You're our winner. Congratulations to you for winning a prize closet item here tonight, Trader. 7 winners, 7 prizes out of the stash. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to all of you. Now, Trader, we're not done, are we?
No.
We're not done.
Got
Unimatrix.
4 battle passes.
Unimatrix, thank you for your 4-month subscribe-anniversary. Baldurio, thank you for following the channel. There's Sam has followed the channel. Pong and TC Lion, thank you guys for resubbing to the channel. Appreciate it very much. Yo, look, there's I'm a Turnery. Just followed the channel tonight, Trader. Well, talk about some beginner's luck here tonight. All right, guys.
Spamming.
We got
Spam.
4 battle passes. Let's do it!
Oh, rig. I wish.
All right, here we go. Battle pass number 1, Trader. Battle pass number 1 goes to Dr. Warbird. Dr. Warbird, congratulations on a free $20 battle pass. Yeah!
On my server.
But we ain't done. Nope. No, we ain't done. Number 2. Yorg. Yo, what's up, Yorg? Congratulations. Battle pass number 2 goes to you, Yorg. Congratulations. Yeah. Oh, there's number 2. We still got 2 to go. We still got 2 more to go. Yo, congratulations to the Cowboy. Cowboy, you got Battle Pass number 3. Battle Pass number 3. Trader. Oh, snap. We got 1 left. Trader, we got 1 left.
Come on, we can do it.
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna do something crazy. You guys want to do something crazy tonight? Listen.
Absolutely.
We are only 42 subs away from another $100 pack. All right? Now, I'm not saying do anything stupid. I'm just saying if we get there, Trader, we'll do the $100 pack and I will include another $20 battle pass. Moreover, Trader, what?
Can I just tell you?
Yeah.
That thanks to the 5,000 biddies that Unimatrix cheered just a moment ago.
Yeah, we got another prize closet.
Yes.
Which Trader, I was gonna add to that. So here's what I'm gonna do, community. If we pick up 42 more subs, we'll do the $100 like we're supposed to. I'll add another $20 battle pass. And because of your guys' insane generosity tonight, Trader, mark this down on our notes. I'll take the 65,000 bit giveaway, which should have been a prize closet, and I'm going to convert that to another battle pass. So, Trader, that means that we have 2 more battle passes to give away. And if we get to 500 subs tonight, we'll give away one last battle pass and $100. Okay? Are we going to do that? Listen, guys, this is what happens on this show. You know, people talk about creation, right? And they think like, you know, and obviously, like, there's money being made here, right? But I try to, like, I just try to pay the bills, man. Like, we give so much back. What other creator, any game, anywhere?
I am so positive.
What other creator
full of positive energy
literally gives this much back? Guys, do you guys know? Like this morning, Razgriz, who won our last $100 pack, Trader?
Yeah.
Razgriz sent me a
Give
PM
me hugs and kisses.
and said he asked for how to get the pack. I said, listen, just go into the Exola store, buy the pack, and use my email. When you go in to buy it, he was like, wait a second. He was like, you're paying for this? I said, of course I'm paying for it. He was like, man, I always thought Scopely did it. I'm like, nah, son. I pay for that. That's my coin. So he sent me the email. I walked my happy butt over into the Family Dollar. I handed him 100 bills. I handed him $100. And Razgriz got his pack today. Yeah. Yo, what's up? Mwah. Knowledge, thank you for gifting a sub in here tonight. Zero Signal just dropped and resub to the channel here tonight. Thank you so very much. Q dropping some kitty bitties in here. Thank you very much.
I'm so positive.
Thank you.
Full of positive energy.
I got the positive energy too. Unimatrix dropping another 10 gifted. Geeky Jayhawk dropping another 5 gifted. And Trader, we're getting closer. Getting closer. All right, let's do these 2 battle passes right now. Let's go. 2 battle passes.
Go.
We're getting crazy. We're getting crazy up here. Twitch and Track. Let's go. Let's go.
Your energy is infectious. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah, let's go. Baxter. Oh. Yo, Baxter, you just got a battle pass. Baxter, congratulations. $20 battle pass. All yours, baby. Yeah. All right, Trader.
Why can't I find that one? Hold on.
Yeah, the chat's moving. Chat's moving so fast. Baxter Blood, congratulations to you. And as of this moment, Trader, I've got 1 left to give. Alligator Loki, man, I love that name, by the way. I love that name, and I loved Alligator Loki, and I can't wait for that series to come back. Can you believe it's not coming back till 23? Why did they wait so long? Loki ain't coming back till 2023. I'm very upset about it. But I love that show. Alligator Loki, thank you for your resub. Appreciate it in here. Thank you so very, very much. And Britman just gifted a sub into the chat as well. Thank you, guys. That's so incredible. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
You guys think my energy is contagious? It's you guys. Look at all this hype. Look at all the hype. I love it. Yo, Heavy Tater, congratulations. You just won a battle pass. Huh? Yo, Heavy Tater.
Okay, now it is weird. He's won more than once.
Heavy Tater won more than once tonight.
No, he's won in the past.
Some people have won more than once. I think he might be the second or third person. It ain't rigged. Listen, it's even telling me right now that there's still, at this moment, only 154 eligible chatters. We just drew 11 names. Like, you had pretty good odds. You had pretty good odds. Oh, man. That was fun. Woo!
That was fun.
That was fun. And we're not quite done yet. We still have a game. We still have a game of Steakhouse or Gay Bar to play with you and Ward on. All right. And by the way, D-Lyle, thank you. I didn't even see yours. D-Lyle dropping 5 gifted into the chat. I don't even know where we are on subs. Honestly, I lost count. And we're going to have to wait a minute because you see this up here? This only adds to this bar one at a time. So I honestly don't know where we're at. We're going to have to wait till these are caught up, and then we'll see where we landed, okay? So don't go away yet. Don't go away yet. Well, let's see if we can figure it out. So Just Q is on the screen right now. Since Just Q did 15 bits. Okay, so D-Lyle is going to add 4 more. So that's going to put us at 481. So there we go. Killer Bunny, thank you for your 100 kitty bitties. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Killer Bunny, appreciate your 100 kitty bitties. You're a doll. Thank you. So, Trader, that's going to leave us.
So positive. Full of positive energy.
Oh, is she really? That's sweet. Thank you.
Yes, she is.
Trader, that's going to leave us at 481, 19 short of 2 more prize drawings. Okay? Taffman, thank you for being here. I appreciate you sticking with us. I know it's very late. I wanted to try to get the prizes done. So, sorry I took so long. I'm a little bit of a chatty Cathy. Can't imagine that. Trader, the podcast was 3.5 hours yesterday, and I didn't even want to. I even set a clock.
Did you look at the clock?
I did look at the clock. It just kept blinking back at me. Just kept staring back at me. It's awful. Why do I have a notifier of 3 right here? Ridiculous. Graphical errors everywhere. All right. So there we go. Oh, it ended on 482. I thought it was 481. So we're 18 subs away. 18 subs away. Dr. Juby says, why did you buy a clock? I bought a clock to try to keep me on time during the podcast. But it didn't work yesterday. All right. Now, we got to figure out stakes for this. What are we going to do? Wardod is going to play in chat. Wardod's going to play in chat. Wardod, here's what I'm going to need. Do you happen to have Discord available? I don't want to lose your answers in the Twitch chat. So I might have you PM me on Discord your answers. Okay? And Trader can give her answers verbally. Now, we got to figure out what's going to happen for the winner versus the loser. Trader, if you win, what do you want? What do you want from Taylor Swift?
I don't know.
Wardod, if you win, what do you want from Trader? Oh, I know what Wardod wants. He's going to want Trader to sing Faith of the Heart.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There is no way I am singing anything. No.
Yeah. No, it's not going to be a money thing. We're not doing the subs. No, let's do Faith of the Heart. I tell you,
I'm
right?
Not singing.
See, look, that's what he said. That's what he put. Wardon says, I want her to sing Faith of the Heart. Trader, I mean, you're the one that challenged him. You challenged him. You called him a cluckety-clucky chicken. You called him out. Now it's time. Now, I'm just saying, I mean, it's time. It's time. You're gonna have to back it up now.
The guy who won't get in voice is not going to make me sing.
All right. Okay. Wardon, let's do this equally as high stakes. If Trader wins, you've got to join our voice channel. You got to join our voice channel. Oh, time to pay the piper. Uh-huh. Mr. Valen says that's very fair. That's very high stakes. Trader's going to have to win to get Wardon in voice. And Wardon's going to have to win to get Trader to sing Faith of the Heart. This is amazing. This is of epic proportions, everybody. Like this is why we Twitch, okay? This is why we Twitch right here. This is it. This is the big one. This is the big kahuna. Let's go! All right, sorry, I just turned on the music for a second so I could slurp on a Coke. Thank you for your hydrate. Appreciate it. Okay, time for me to change hats. Oh my God, I'm so behind. Geeky, thank you for your hydrate. Appreciate it. Beans and Snots, thank you for your hydrate. I'm gonna have to turn off channel points. It's getting out of control. Bayonetta says make the hat bigger, but that was like 20 minutes ago. Richie, thank you for your hydrate. Lots of send back biddies in here. I'll do that. Raxnar wanted a random thought. Did I not give Raxnar's random thought? I thought I did. Let's knock these out. Super quick, Trader. Last week was a rough week in the world of Scopely, right? Like it was a rough week even for me.
I am so positive.
It was a
I'm
rough
full
week
of
for
positive energy.
Tabby Moses says, what? More hype? What do you mean? What's hyping? Are you hyping? No, Mateo. Absolutely not. Mateo says if they tie, DJ has to build 5 modules in his Alliance Starbase.
Which is actually boring and not fun.
D-Lyle, thank you for your sound alert. What's boring? Are you bored right now? Last week was rough. So yeah, I know. Last week was rough. This was the random thought. I actually jotted this down last week. It was a rough week. It was even a rough week for me, Trader. It was a rough week, but I did not need bail money. I did not have a body count, so I'm assuming it could have been worse. So I'm always half glass full, okay? Glass half full is what I meant to say. Glass half full, Trader. No body count. Needed no bail money. So it could have been worse. That was a thought I jotted down last week. Thank you. Thank you, Raxnar. Appreciate that. Hypodermics, we got your hat. We did Scopely's the Dabbles hat. Wow, there's a lot of send back bits in here. We'll have to count those up a little bit later. Let's see, what else we have in here? N3 says change hats. Okay, N3, what do you want? Trader, you're going to have to help me find his chat. D-Lyle wants the after hours soundboard. I can't, I struggle to do that because I put this stuff on YouTube. Voltron says DJ's avoided the spy. What are you talking about? We spent like an hour on it. Hypodermic says you didn't pick my hat. Okay, Hypodermics, which hat did you want? Which one? Tell me right now. You get to go. It's your turn. Which hat do you want? Okay, I got the hats menu up. Trader, watch for Hypodermic. Oh, he wants the bird nest.
I'm watching.
Okay, bird nest.
Yep.
Got it. Easy peasy. I can do that one. Bird's nest. Where you at? Here we go. Boom. So silly looking. All right, there's your bird's nest. Okay, boom. Do I keep the glasses? I don't know. This feels weird. All right, there you go. So there is the bird's nest hat.
Oh my God.
Fantastic. Theo.
You gotta pay extra for larger.
Well, it's already in there. Theo and Bayonetta say make the hat bigger. So we're gonna do that. I'm just checking all the rest of the channel points, make sure I'm all caught up. I am, except for Olympus. I got to do one more thing for Olympus. All right, so let's make the hat bigger, Trader. And whoop, there you go. Large bird nest with a large egg. Do you guys just want to see the egg? I can put myself down here. Right there. There you go. You just got a talking bird's nest. We're going to have to change the color of the leaves. Oh, that's like a dinosaur egg. Okay, we don't want that. Let's go with... Oh, no, that's not going to... Whoa! Whoa! I disappeared! Blue? Does blue work? Wow, that is psychedelic. We'll go with that. Okay, cool. You know what? We're in a dark room with black light. That's what this is. This is a black light test of a bird's nest. Does the egg hatch? God, I hope not. Lord, I hope not. All right. Thank you very much for all of your Toy Mice redeems tonight. Olympus has asked for
Good Lord Almighty, that's ugly.
I know, it's very, very bad. Olympus has asked for a random thought. Okay. See, this is why people don't enjoy. This is why some people.
I'm so positive. I'm full of positive energy.
This is why some people don't enjoy Twitch. Some of our Twitches are just pointless. Like, we're just hanging out. Like, we're not actually doing anything. Like, the last Twitch was super, super nerdy and a lot of fun and lots of knowledge, and that was a good one.
There are 279 people watching, so it can't be that bad.
It's pretty bad, Trader. We've really done nothing substantial in the last hour. Like, why are you people still watching?
We gave away 12 prizes. How is that not substantial?
That's true. We did give away a lot. Okay. Here's your final random thought. This is so funny. All right. I don't even know where this came from. I think this is actually what this makes me laugh just thinking about it. I got to give Mrs. DJ's credit on this one. First of all, you guys know she's very funny. She's very witty. She's been on this show once before. She goes toe-to-toe with me, Trader. She is very quick-witted. So we're talking the other day. I don't even remember why. We saw a commercial or heard a commercial on the radio or something. And I got to thinking, she came up with this. This was her word. She was like, why do they call it this instead of calling it that? So I'm thinking to myself, Trader, whoever came up with the word denture, like the word dentures, like right? Like dentures, like false teeth. Whoever came up with that word really missed an opportunity. Like, really should have hired Mrs. DJz to be your marketing person. They really missed an opportunity, Trader, to call them substitutes. She called them substitutes. That was like, I laughed so hard. That was a dad joke of epic proportions from my wife. I loved it. I loved it so much. Substitutes. Oh, that's so good. Oh my God. I'm belly laughing right now. Does anybody else think that's funny? I thought that was very funny.
Yes, a little. Although, you know what you want to know what I went and did just now? I went and looked at the etymology of the word denture.
Uh-huh.
And apparently it comes from the French word dent, which I'm guessing means teeth.
I guess. Does it substitute?
I'm going to Google that.
Get it? Substitute? Tooth dentures? Come on, guys. I thought it was great. I wrote it down. I was like, this is so good. So good. It's so good. All right.
Yeah. Yes. Dent is the French word for tooth. So.
You like the egg? All right. That's good.
I'm a nerd. Sorry.
There you go. Olympus. There you go. Okay. Querity wants a poll. This is too long, so let me figure out how to do it. And the response. Okay. Okay. I think I understand what you're asking, so let's go with it. All right, here we go, Trader. I got a new poll going up. Are players happy with the arc so far, including fails and comps? Uh-oh. I ran out of room. All right. Yes. Great job. Yes. Some failures, but good. I don't have... Okay. Hang on. There's just not enough options on this.
Well, while you're doing that, for those of you that won prizes, PM me or DJs on Discord, not here on Twitch. We need a copy, like a screenshot of your Twitch player ID, so we see your name, and then your Scopely player ID from in-game, and we'll let you know if we need anything else.
Okay. I'm trying to do all this here. Okay. All right, there we go. I think I got some good options up. All right, there's your poll. Querity wants the poll. It's up for 5 minutes. There you go. Gave you some decent options and yada da yada da yada da 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 da. Okay. Prince KJ says, "Did you see my give back biddies?" Yes. They see what happens is all the channel point redeems come up in one large window, and they're all mixed together. So that's why sometimes it's hard to see. Like the Cowboy just asked us to change hats again, which I'm going to have to wait and come back and do in a few minutes because I just changed the hat. In the meantime, though, I can tell you that there are 9 requests for giving back biddies. From Paulo, Unimatrix, Liam, Paulo again. Dang, boy. Dr. Juby, Falcon Paul, Hypnotize Fly, Prince KJ, Naif, Katachia twice. Oh, no, that's just once. And Raj Al Ghul once. All right, so there you go. There are... Wait, did you guys redeem that twice? Oh, God. Traitor. Look, they're all going to do it now. That's fine. That's fine. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I love showering kitty bitties on Beck. We are up to 16, 17. Warbird, White Wolf, Zegreet, Zooman, Raj Al Ghul twice, and Kachia twice. Jules Verne says send Beck biddies. That's 1,800 that we got here so far. 20 now. Sergeant Kearns, Heavy Tater, Steven Zarin, Benny Hill, Subtle Abyss. Is she on tonight?
She is.
Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. As a matter of fact, we'll wrap up here shortly.
You're the best.
We'll go
Give me hugs
visit.
and kisses.
Yeah, Beck still does Trek. She's, I'll tell you, Beck still does Trek. She does Trek. She streams Trek on Saturdays. But, she is, you should ask her about it on Saturday. She's, I don't know if frustrated is the right word, Trader, but I mean, she's kind of hit that point that a lot of us hit where it's like, man, it's a lot of work for not a whole lot of payoff,
Yeah, I get it.
So she's like Ops 30 now, and it's a little bit, it's things start slowing down a little bit. She said
the
before
grind is going up.
Yeah. She said before that she is a progression-based player. She loves progression games. That's why she started this game. But she's getting to a point where progression takes a long time. So it might not be...
Or a lot of money.
Yeah. KJ says, yay, questions provide content. Yes. Yes, Mimi. Beck has also felt for the last couple of arcs that the content is aimed over her head. And here we are again this month, Trader. Commodores and Admirals is really, everybody's getting a benefit. Don't get me wrong. It's not content just for us. But the engagement piece is pretty much just Commodores and Admirals.
Come on. That's not... Okay. The content and
the puzzle.
Engagement...
The puzzle. So, no. Let me rephrase.
No. The Starbase is just clicking a button. There's nothing engaging about that.
Oh,
what's
no, there is. There's a
what's
great puzzle.
Is keeping the crazy Spear Alliance from hitting the buttons.
It's a great
all the time.
puzzle. It's a fantastic puzzle. Hang on just a second. Mateo.
Snots is right. As it currently exists, the Starbase is boring. However, DJ said at the beginning of this arc, DJ said that some things are going to take a little time to ramp up and get really good. So I am cautiously optimistic that it becomes better than it is.
Mateo sent me a PM. It said, yo, DJ, like, what the hell are you doing? Yeah, that's a good idea, dude. That's a good idea. He says, why aren't you pre-cooking a module so you can save speed-ups tomorrow? Because I'm a big dodo head. That's why.
Wow. depending on what it is, like the modules that we can upgrade, the next one is like 5 hours. So I'll do it in the morning.
Well, this one's 1 day, so at least I can save 12 hours. Good call, Mateo. Thank you. I'm going to pre-cook one. There we go. At least I'll get half of it knocked out. That'll save me 12 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll save me 13 hours. Thank you, Mateo. Sorry, I'm a dummy. I don't know what I did. That's a very good idea, though. Thank you. Thank you. Now someone in my chat is going to be like, DJ, what are you doing, you big dodo? I know. Look, there's JB right now. There's JB. Don't touch that. Sorry. Sorry, it was an accident. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't really. Event starts tomorrow. We're gonna pre-cook and save 13 hours of speed ups so we can claim it at event reset and start the race. P.S. Thank Mateo. All right. There you go. Fo says, I can't believe you guys gave him the keys. I love you, Fo. Miss you, Blue. All right. There you go. So now we're pre-cooking. We're preheating the oven. Now, Trader, I have also received a private message. I received a private message in Discord, if I may. Wardod says, I am here for the challenge. Let's get it on. All right. Listen. We need to settle up. We need to settle up on the wager here. Okay? Like, we're going to have to figure out what's going to happen. Trader, like, you're going to have to accept his terms if you want him to accept yours. So, if you win, what is it? What's it going to be? Oh, my gosh. Guys, do you know where Bubba Joe is tonight? You know where
the football game?
Bubba Joe is watching the Seattle Chickens, the Seattle Sea Chickens, battle the Denver Broncos, of which there is 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the Sea Chickens are ahead by 1 point. 17-16. I bet Bubba Joe is losing his mind right now. We should call him. No. All right. Okay. Focus, DJ.
Okay.
Focus.
So here's what I want for my prize.
All right. Wardod, pay attention.
He doesn't have to do it today because he's telling me that his AirPods won't connect. Blah blah blah.
Okay. Yeah.
At some time in the next 48 hours, he has to provide us with a recording of his voice saying, I, Wardod, think Trader is the best. And that is going to be a sound clip.
All right. We're going to have to work on the actual, content of the message because I Wardod, think Trader is the best. You know what? No, I'm good. I'm good with that. We'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. We'll leave it at that.
But I don't care. But that has to be like the essence of it.
Okay. Yeah. Wardod, do you accept these terms?
Trader is awesome.
Yeah, that needs to be it. Wardod just screaming, Trader, you're my hero!
Yes!
All right. Okay. There you go. Trader, that's good.
I have one qualification.
Uh-huh.
And you have to sing, or if I lose, you have to sing with me, DJs, because not only don't I know the words, I cannot carry a tune to
oh my
save
gosh,
my life.
just Google it. And you know what? We'll also let you pre-record. All right, no, Wardod says no. You got to do it live. Wardod says no. Wait, no, I'm not singing. I ain't in this. So she'll sing by herself. But yeah, listen, there's ways we can get you the words, okay? Like we'll hook you up. You should even practice. All right,
no.
You should even just practice. Yeah, just practice.
If I lose, you guys deserve to hear me in my full glory.
Yeah.
I have shattered windows, burst eardrums, and caused small children to go into convulsions when I sing.
That
You
makes
have
it
been
all the more.
warned.
That makes it so epic. So we're agreed. Are we agreed, ladies and gentlemen of the audience? With you as witness, the bond has been made. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed time. Let the battle begin. The game is... here we go. The game is steakhouse or gay bar. Trader, I have 5 names of businesses that I am going to read to you, and I want you to know, and I want you to tell us if it is a steakhouse or a gay bar. But once I read the name of the business, you cannot answer until Wardod PMs me. I will tell you when it's safe to answer. So Wardod, you'll PM me first. You're in silence. You know, you're in confidence. Yours are PM. So you can't see her. You can't hear her answers, and she can't see yours. Okay? This is how it's going to work. No helping in the chat. This is so good. Guys, would you believe? I know
the chat is always help with quotation
I know.
marks.
Listen, I will tell you, I ain't going to lie. It's crazy. I didn't know that this was going to happen, but I just wrote one. I just wrote a brand new one, and it is so Twitch appropriate. I mean, it's rated R. Okay, steakhouse or gay bar, everybody. Here's your first one. Here's your first one. Packers. It's just called Packers. Wardod, PM me your answer first. Packers. Oh, boy. Steakhouse or gay bar? Wardod, waiting on your answer, buddy. He's typing. Okay, got the answer. Trader, what is it?
That's got to be a steakhouse. That
All
can't
right.
be a gay bar.
All right. Well, Wardod also said it was a steakhouse, and you would both be wrong.
Really?
It is a gay bar, and it resides in Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, it's called Peckers. Okay. Yeah. All right. So you're both 0 for 1. I am loving how this is starting. Okay.
What happens if you both go zeros across?
We'll go overtime, baby. We'll go sudden death overtime. Okay. Sudden death overtime. Here we go. The Strip House. The Strip House. Steakhouse or gay bar? I'm waiting on Wardod's answer. Wardod, you PM me your answer. Okay, I've got his answer. Trader?
That's a steakhouse I've eaten there.
Ah, it is a steakhouse. It's in New York, New York. The Strip House is indeed a steakhouse. Wardod also agrees that it is indeed a steakhouse. You guys are both 1 for 2. So far, we are deadlocked in a tie. Here we go. Number 3. In between. Steakhouse or gay bar? In between. I am waiting for Wardod's answer. Wardod? Waiting for Wardod's answer. Okay, I have his answer. Trader, your answer.
Gay bar.
Well, both of them answered gay bar, and both of them are correct. It's actually in Honolulu, Hawaii. It's called In Between. It is indeed a gay bar. So you guys are both 2 for 3. We're just going to keep going. All right, we're going to go to 5 questions, but if it's tied after that, it'll be sudden death overtime. Here we go. Let me look. I'm going to have to. Okay. All right, here we go. Steakhouse or gay bar? Flaming Saddles. Flaming Saddles. Wardod, your answer, please. Steakhouse or gay bar? Flaming Saddles. Wardod is typing, and I have his answer. Trader, your answer, please.
Gay bar.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first disparate answer. Wardod says it's a steakhouse. Trader says it's a gay bar. Flaming Saddles resides in Hell's Kitchen, New York. It is indeed a gay bar. Wardod, you're down 1. You're down 1, Wardod. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Listen.
Can I just say that in addition to going to the strip house, when I was in New York in my 20s, we went to Flaming Set.
Okay.
Nothing like a good gay bar in New York City.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Wardod, you are down 1. All right. And this is question number 5. So, truthfully, Wardod, you need her to lose, and you got to get this one right. Otherwise, it is all over for you, son. Here we go. What? What did he say? I can't see him in the chat because I've got him pulled up on Discord. All right. Here we go. This is it. This is for all the marbles. I had to put myself back on camera because I'm having too much fun with this. Okay, here we go. The pressure, Wardod. Here we go. Trader has taken the lead. Here it is. Question number 5. Maury's Tin Cove. Maury's Tin Cove. Steakhouse or gay bar? Ooh, 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 ooh. Unimatrix says, can I help Wardod so Trader has to sing? No, that would be cheating. Listen, there's going to be plenty more of these. Now that we've discovered that this can be a thing, like, this is absolutely going to happen. Unimatrix, Uniman, thank you for introducing us to this most amazing piece of content. Wardod, I have your answer. Trader, please provide your answer.
I have no idea. Tin Cove. I'm going with Steakhouse.
Damn. Well, Wardod also said a steakhouse, and it is indeed a steakhouse, which means Trader wins. Congratulations, Trader! Oh, listen, I got to be honest with you. I like you both. You're both very good friends of mine. I was kind of rooting for Wardod on that one, okay? Really, truthfully, I just wanted you to sing. I really wanted you to sing, okay? Oh, listen, Wardod says he couldn't hear me. Wardod says he couldn't hear me. We might have to redo the last one. He said he couldn't hear me. Maybe an extra, just technical difficulties, right, Wardod? Right?
Don't you take away my win.
Technical difficulties.
Win.
Oh, there we go. Mr. Valence says, lies. You sit on a throne of lies.
I want my soundbite.
All right, Wardod, we're gonna have to get the soundbite. All right, Dale Big says, someone just told me if you don't spend your broken rods, if you have enough, you lose them too. You're wrong. You're absolutely 1,000% wrong. All right, now you can't redeem them, Dale. Don't convert them. All right, if you go into the recruit section and you recruit and you convert them, you spend 4,000, all right, and you get 1 rod, then yes, you have to spend it. But if you just have the fragments, you can keep them forever. Okay? I mean, think about it, really, truthfully, think about it. What about the ones we've had in our inventory? Just because they go over 4,000, they would disappear? It doesn't logically make sense. They will stay, as evidenced by the fact that we have a bunch of them. Where are they? I don't even know what tab they're in. What tab are they in? I guess not here. Are they in materials?
They are in the materials tab.
Desealing rod fragments. There they are. See, how do you guys have 4 already? I don't have nearly enough. What? Oh, Wardod says, I will. And listen, I can totally see him like Skeletor.
Bring it on, Cupcake.
Wow, yeah, Cupcake. Listen, I can totally see Wardod like just howling at the moon. Like there's He-Man up on his mountaintop. There's She-Ra. Trader is She-Ra, and Wardod is Skeletor. I will have my revenge. You just wait, She-Ra. I will have my revenge. All right, that's Wardod right there. I will have my revenge. All right, there you go. Savage Darkness says, what about the 7 weekly daily tokens? Max at 7. No, listen. Yeah, no, people have had more. Like, remember, somebody redeemed like 6,000 in the first month that they came out. They had all of those tokens, all of them, like the loyalty tokens. You remember that, Trader? They just had oodles of them, months worth.
Yeah, all those 30-day chests.
Yeah. Mateo says, "Are we going to compare? Are we going to compare Starbase size tomorrow?" Well, yeah, right. I mean, sure. Why not?
Totally how you use it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Listen, it doesn't matter how big it is, Mateo. Okay, it just matters on how well you're going to use it. Okay. Jeez, golly. Is the game over, Hoosier? Let me check. Bubba, Bubba. Oh, yeah, it looks like they held him off. 14 seconds left on the clock, and Seattle has the ball, and the Sea Chickens are up 17-16. Can we get? Listen, we ain't gonna bring him in here. He's celebrating. I'm sure he's watching with friends and family. We'll let him be here tonight. He will brag, I'm sure, on the upcoming show that his team won and mine did not. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's a thing. Okay. Do we have anything else that you guys want to do? Do you have any other questions? We've been on a little over 3 hours. This is about the time that I'd like to start wrapping up. If you guys have any more questions, I'll be happy to answer them quickly. Anybody else need anything? Savage Darkness says, read my messages. Where? Wardod. Sorry. I don't know, man. I don't think so. Wardod says, yo, DJ, can I buy my way out of this? Yeah. I don't think so, buddy. Like, this was the wager. This was a wager
made in front of all Twitch.
And I am very much looking forward. I'm very much looking forward to this particular sound alert. Bumpkus says, hurry up. Before we go, we only need 17 more gifted, and we can get another battle pass. Yeah, but I mean, I'm going off the air in like 3 minutes. So, if somebody's going to do it, they better do it real quick. Darius says, sent you a message on Discord. Okay, let me see. Man, I've got so many messages on Discord. Like, this is so much.
Yeah.
There are a lot. Okay, here's Darius. I see it. Okay. This was a winner. Okay, listen, I gotta mark that unread. Because I've got a system. I gotta keep myself a system. Otherwise, I'll lose your stuff forever. But thank you. I appreciate you sending me the message. Yeah, any of our winners do need to shoot either myself or Trader a PM on Discord. By the way, let me do this, Trader, while we are talking about it, because there are a couple of people who have not claimed prizes. Kazandur. And I can't find him. I've tried to send him a message. I've tried to find him on Discord. I can't. On August 26th, Kazandur won a prize. You need to PM me or the prize isn't going to get granted. So we'd like to make sure that you get your prize. Also, Kachia was watching here. Yo, Kachia, you got to PM me too. You're on here tonight. Kachia, you won a prize on August 30th. Do you remember? You won 500 materials. You won 500 materials on a Twitch stream. You don't even remember. You got to PM me on Discord so I can give you your prize. Okay? So
yes,
yeah,
it was serious.
Yes,
it was serious.
You may not. What you thought I wasn't serious? Kachia. Anything I give away, I am dead serious on. Okay, like I give away stuff. I give away stuff all the time. Okay? Mateo says, Mateo, I have confirmation on yours. Mateo says, can I get another $100 pack? I didn't get mine. Lies! You sit on a throne of lies! All right.
I just linked the Discord in chat, so you can see it now.
Yeah,
from Stream Element.
So, Kachia, send me a PM. Yeah, we're going to hook you up with 500 materials, okay? Yeah, cool. All right, what is Trader's handle on Discord? Just go to my Discord and do the @TR and the number 8, and she's the only one. You'll find her. Okay, come to my Discord, @TR8, and you'll do it. Mateo says DJ follows through. You daggone right. I follow through. I keep a list. That's how I know that Kachia and Kazandur have not responded to claim their prize. All right, everybody else has gotten their prizes, but those are the two. Okay, Last second questions as we get ready to wrap up. Chang says, not sure if you've answered this or not, but do you think they'll rotate full unlocks of Strike Team in upcoming Treasury bundles? I don't know, man. I don't know. I was very surprised to see this. So I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you if they will or not. This was a good one. This was very surprising, and I like it. Bumpkus says, Scopely owes me a battle pass for holding up incursions. Oh, for holding up the incursion data. You know what? That's my fault. I really haven't followed up on it. I need to get with Echo. That's my fault, Bumpkus. Send me a PM so I can remember, okay? I'll do that. Smashmouth says, thanks, DJs, for the fun time. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I had fun with you guys here, too, tonight. This was maybe necessary, Trader. Just a little bit more laid back, a little bit more fun and goofy. I mean, we did do a little bit of teaching in the very beginning. We talked a lot about espionage in the very, very beginning. And then, of course, we did a little bit on the Alliance Starbase, but that was more or less just, kind of prepping you for tomorrow. And the rest was just kind of goofy and having a little bit of fun. And I'm glad that we were able to provide you guys some comic relief or some stress relief or just STFC relief or just having a little bit of fun. Benny Hill says, DJs, do we pre-build the Alliance Starbase tonight? You know what? That is a gamble. We don't know if there's going to be a metric for spending materials. But I do think, and I've said this, I think that because the speed-ups are such the bottleneck, they are the valued currency, right? Then Mateo had a great idea. Mateo says, start it now and let it cook. That way you can save yourself all of those speed-ups by tomorrow at Event Reset. White Wolf says, when will the video be out, as I missed most of it? Sadly, Twitch actually has a requirement. I cannot put this on YouTube for 24 hours after the conclusion of the stream. So it's usually too late on the day after, Trader, for me to do that. So today is what? Monday? So we will put this one up Wednesday morning.
That said, you can come to Twitch and watch it on Twitch.
Yeah, you can watch a VOD on Twitch. We do have video on demand. We do keep our videos up on demand here on Twitch. Kern says, what was going on with the plundered cargo event? What do you mean? It was completely fine for anybody who owned an amalgam. However, if you didn't own an amalgam, it was really, really crazy. And yes, Scopely is aware, and we are working on rewriting that for its next run for Ops 31 and down. If you do not own an amalgam, 31 and down, if you do not own an amalgam, I believe that you're going to see alternative metrics the next time. Okay, it was really, really tough. I know. I'm very sorry. It was very, very tough. I know. Is the Treasury worth unlocking? Listen, for that, I guess that depends on who you ask. I have never said the Treasury is not worth unlocking because I like its contents for me. So I buy it every single month. I buy it every single month, and this month I get the bonus of an unlock of Reginald Barkley and the bonus of Strike Team Ona. So I would buy it anyway. But yes, I think for most people, this is probably, Trader, if I had to say, this is probably one of the best valued treasuries we have seen to date. Yeah? Probably?
Yeah.
Probably.
I agree.
Probably so. So, yeah, I know, guys. I'm sorry. I already said that. The milestones were off. Blue Mandalorian, that's not wildly different from what we're thinking about doing. We were thinking about a sub-event, but truthfully, like, brackets are easier, so we're just not sure yet, okay? But it will be addressed, okay? It will be addressed, I promise. It will be. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. Okay. Is that it? Are we done? Are we done, Trader? Anything else? Did I miss any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay.
There's always questions, but I think you hit the high point.
Bumpkus says Barkley counts as a common officer. Maybe. Fine. But you know what? He has... Listen, his underdeck ability is not bad. It's just not one that I would have paid for, okay? Listen, I've said all along, when you get him, you get him. And he will be worth using when you get him. Don't buy this pack just for Barkley. Okay? I buy the pack for the Treasury. And so, for me, Trader, I said this earlier, I buy the Treasury for resources and materials. For me, Barkley's a free extra. He's added value. I'll take him. Because I would... Listen, whether he was in here or not, I was buying this Treasury. Okay?
I was driving for 3 hours. Can you recap
he's
stream
kind of
in
an
30 words
afterthought.
or less?
30 words or less, IJ. We had lots of fun, and Trader defeated Wardod. That is the stream recap in 30 words or less. IJ, thank you so very much. Guys, that's going to do it. I am going to head on out of here. Would you guys like to go say hi to Beck? Let's go say hi to Beck like plans. And I want to thank all of you guys. What a crazy night, Trader. It was so much fun. You guys were great. This was a great stream. Thank you guys so much for your extreme generosity. Wardod, you're amazing. Thank you. Trader, as always, you're incredible. Thank you, guys. Guys, get your last second redeems in if you want us to send Beck biddies. Get them in. We're going to give Beck biddies in like 3 minutes, okay? That's what we're going to do. My name is UltimatDJz. Thank you so much for watching us here on Twitching Trek. We had an absolutely wonderful time here tonight, and I would like to thank all of our recent subscribers, all of our sub-gifters, all the supporters, followers, donors. Thank you guys so very, very much. Guys, be sure to check out the left side of your screen where you see our all-time cheer leaderboards, our all-time gifted sub leaderboards. Take a look at your center screen and look at Unimatrix tonight. Thank you so very much for your 15,000 kitty biddies here tonight. Thank you for all of the gifted subs, all of the biddies that Trader and Wardod threw at each other, just slinging them like poopies. Look at all of them. Thank you guys. You humble me, and I cannot express to you how much I appreciate you all. Thank you. My name is UltimatDJz. We'll catch you on the next one, everybody. Let's go say hi to Beck, shall we? Good night, everybody. Love you so much. Bye-bye.